BDSM live
This is
stream.
not a BDSM stream.
Alrighty, looks like we are online.
For now.
Welcome. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in our adventures in the Underdark with our party, the Mischievous Misfits.
We can't use that title because that's an actual title with a bunch of rich people. So,
Really?
hmm
Did not know that. Well, we are the nameless people who have no name. And screw you. We do what we
because
want.
I think Misfits is a thing for like Swagger Souls and his gang.
We are the mischievous misfits that are sometimes menacing. There you go.
That's a lot of
The MMMs. The mms.
the MMMs.
The
So we are good, and we are here to play some D&D. We unfortunately have a few people who aren't with us at the moment, but someone who will be popping up later on.
Let's just say they all died. The end. No, I'm joking.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Well, time to make a new character. Time to pull out my monk.
Oh God. You want to see broken? I'll show you broken. Anyway, all right. So you guys know the deal. We are on Foundry VTT. We also do use D&D Beyond. Well, at least I do with for organizational purposes. But that may be a thing of the past. Seeing Paizo's offerings and what you were showing me, Ryu, right? What want to talk on that? What was that?
There's Paizo's character sheet creator. It is in alpha. It's an open alpha. Please go to the Nexus or go to Demiplane. Um, Go to Demiplane and fill out a sign up with your email so you can have early access to their character creator. At the moment, the only thing that's you can create are Pathfinder character sheets, and remember it's still early access due to the they just started working on it.
There you go. So there you have it, guys. So Paizo, of course, is already starting to show their offerings. So if that's something that you guys are looking into, you know, in light of a lot of the things that we had discovered recently, check that out. Other than that, though, this campaign still using D&D Beyond for now. And Founders
I'm not
VTT.
sponsored, by the way.
Nobody is sponsored for anything, so that's why we can just let you know what we tell you guys to let you know what it is we do to run our system, so that you guys know your kind of choices and what you could do for when you're trying to do yours. And Heroes of Solon is a Wildspire Miniatures inspired campaign. Wildspire Miniatures is a company that produces miniatures for D&D, and this supplement is a free community-based supplement that they initially started writing and has been being updated by the community. If you want to pick up a copy, you can pick that up free via QR code at wildspireminiatures.com. Go check them out. You'll see a lot of the characters that are featured in this campaign written into that into the campaigns in Heroes of Solon, which this is based on loosely, as we kind of just took it in our own direction. That's what we do out here. Now, with all of that out of the way, let us begin. Where we left off, you guys had seen the portal opening up within the danger room, and you see the Death Knight having come out. Then you guys hear, it's faint at first, but then becomes louder, almost as if like it's over, like I would say like thaumaturgied into the room so that it fills the entire room. Siri Albion. And as you hear her voice, you hear her say, All right, guys, I see what happened. I see what happened. We were too close in proximity to the amulet. I'm gonna encase it. I'm gonna need a second. Now I'm gonna roll for her to see something.
And it fails.
No, actually, she rolled an 18, so successfully she's capable. Wow, on first try. That's like landing a kickflip, like down the 3 set. Anyway, she first try is able to finally encase it using a magical barrier of sorts, and having done so, the amulet's power being cut off from the simulation, it dies out, and you guys are left still to your devices now within a stabilized version of the simulation. But Siri appears to you guys, having entered herself. Okay, that was rough. How you guys doing?
We're doing.
So,
What was that all about again?
it looks like when we launched the simulation, because the way that the simulation works, it's a build-up of magical energies to create the simulacrum, and I guess somehow the amulet being in close proximity allowed the Death Knight energy to project itself into it. That's why I needed to seal it. It's sealed now, but we can't take it out of the lead box that I put it in. And also, just don't touch it. It might possess you, like on impact now, as it seems that the simulation, the energy of the simulacrum probably made it a little bit more viral, or it's unstable. I don't know. That's the best that I could say.
I'm part demon. Possession is not my middle name, so I go up to it.
Oh, it's not here. It's outside of the sim.
Oh.
But she's saying what she did with it, you know what I mean? How she got it. Suddenly Jenkins steps up. He starts walking over to Siri, and he whispers something in her ear. She looks up at him. Okay, we can do that. It may not be easy. When you dig into things like that, it can hurt. And he gives her this kind of stern look, and then just nods his head. Okay.
You want to share with the class?
Hearing that, she turns around. He's asking me to dig into his memories, stuff that might be repressed. Try to find out if he can get to the bottom of the weirdness.
The weirdness.
Whoever that red-skinned lady is. I have some ideas, but it's gonna be similar to what we have to do with Jackie. Gotta get.
Oh, you mean the red-skinned lady that tried to capture me, but I escaped?
Wait, what? You met her?
Was she red-skinned? I don't remember, DM.
No, you're right. You're right. You were correct.
Yeah, we never seen eye to eye, let's just say.
And I also have a message for Anubis. Where is he?
Yes?
So, I was looking into the thing you told me. I was able to get a handle on her energy. Just not her father's. I don't know what may have happened to her father, but I think Lady Atayel might still be alive, and she's close.
You're kidding.
It's what I found when I scryed.
Oh.
And
Don't be trying to fool me.
I used her dagger. It was clear as day. She's definitely close. But the thing is, within the scry, like, I couldn't get an accurate position. You know what I mean? I know that she's here in the Underdark somewhere. I feel like the city nearby, if I'm being honest. Aside from that, though, I've been trying to tap her father's energy through Firefly Grotto, and something's wrong. It doesn't feel right. I can't connect.
I could always attempt to go visit.
Ooh. That what you want to do?
I think so.
Oh shit. Okay. You haven't done any realm shifts lately, right? So you still have.
Not lately.
So yeah, you still have all your realm shift available to you. Okay.
Oh, you found the Furby.
You mind? Oh, can you roll? Or is it? Are you capable of rolling?
Yeah, just give me like 30 seconds.
No problem. All right. While we're waiting for him, because I'm gonna ask him
Actually,
for.
I have real dice.
Oh, we can
Can
do
you
that
roll?
too, as long as you know your character sheet stats. Or I could just pull up your sheet.
What set you need to know?
Wait, now I'm
Roll the
confused.
14.
You rolled a 14?
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, then you would beat the wisdom check needed for what I was going to do. Because I wanted to give you a wisdom check so that we can see how accurately you realm shift. And you managed to, with that, pretty much land about maybe, I would say, 30 miles out of Firefly Grotto. But you notice that the blue stasis field that's usually around it is gone. And the outer rim of the forest is on fire.
Is the portal still open or is it closed?
The portal's still open at this moment. You just stepped through. This is what you'll notice as soon as you get there. You already see the plume of smoke. And it's obvious that the
It's
barrier is
burning.
gone.
It's all burning.
Mm-hmm.
I shout that out.
Siri. Oh, okay. Let me see if she can actually hear you through it. Fuck. She rolled a 4, unfortunately, on the perception. She's not able to hear you right now.
How far away am I? You said 30 miles?
About 30 miles out.
I kind of want to pursue towards.
Really? Okay. The portal is still open at this moment. It is starting to close. You have, I would say, about another 30 seconds before you would have to realm shift to jump back. So with that knowledge being a thing near, is there anything you want to do?
So someone went into another dimension or another.
Yeah, Anubis jumped back over to Soriman to check on Firefly Grotto and found out it's on fire.
Well,
You can roll a perception check for me if you'd like to see if you heard it when he shouted. Siri's too distracted at the moment.
this is for hearing, right? Because he
so
was yelling.
So you'd have it at advantage.
Perception.
Come on, give me those beautiful dog ears. Oh, knoll ears.
Not persuasion. God damn it. Perception. Roll with advantage. 13.
That was with advantage?
Yeah.
And let me see.
They got to 11. She got to 11.
Okay, you wouldn't have heard everything, but you would heard fire. You hear on fire.
On fire. And I say, well, dear, that's probably your stepped in hell.
Oh God. So it's still open. It's closing at this. It's about, like I said, it was about like 30 seconds off from closing.
You said it's 30 miles out, right?
I still have my raven, right? Because that never died.
Where Anubis landed in Soriman is 30 miles out from Firefly Grotto. The portal would be
They're in
arguably
the. Are they on the Is he on the surface world?
yes, essentially.
I don't want to go back there. But at the same time, I have to. But at the same time, I also have to find my sister. But at the same time, can I like? Can I like slide a hand through a tracker bug on him and come back to him later?
Give me a side of ham roll.
I'm gonna slide a hand throw a tracker bug on Anubis, and then I'll come back to him later.
Because that could arguably work.
That's a God. I'm rolling on D&D Beyond.
A 14. That's actually decent enough. I think you would have gotten it, like, just got it. Like, probably, like right on his anchor. On his anchor?
Yeah.
So, Anubis, so you said you wanted to pursue forward.
Forward, yeah.
All right, so what are you going to do here? How are you going to do this?
I'm gonna try to get closer and then try to put some fire out with my create water.
Okay.
I haven't used in a long time.
Forever. Wait, weren't you still in Air Genasi form?
Oh yeah.
So it's like I'm gonna blow the fire out. Can makes more fire.
Okay,
Because
so,
when
all right, so how fast are you
Oh,
moving
I'll
over
bring
there?
it down.
How fast are you moving over there?
Isn't Air Genasi's have faster speed, or am I just going my speed?
It depends if you wanna use the if you wanna use like the Air Genasi ability to push you forward, because you could arguably travel with the wind that way. So we'll talk. That's basically kind of like what, double your base speed.
Oh, maybe 60. Maybe that's 60 speed.
Because what's your speed normally? 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll give you 60. So
Well, I'm gonna put this fire out, but I'm gonna proceed forward.
okay, if you're booking it, I would say, because it's about 30 miles, I'd say you could cover about, with your speed at double, that's 60 feet. I'd say that you can, wow, you'd cover it like within about maybe 3 or 4 moves. Just booking it. But if you're like really booking it, let's how about this? Also with it, give me an athletics check.
There's 5,000 feet in.
That's what I'm saying, because if you exert yourself with it, or like within the Air Genasi form, you can carry yourself with the wind. It's almost flying. But with the athletics check, we'll know how much he has to exert in order to do that. So he might incur a point of exhaustion to get over there. You know what I mean?
Did it work? Oof.
yeah, I did an 11.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
like forage.
Yeah, you would incur. So then you would incur a point of exhaustion, unfortunately. But you do get there. So now you are there, and you are seeing as it seems to have been a massacre. There's just bodies all around.
Your water near me? Anywheres?
There is the river that surrounds the outside of the forest of Firefly Grotto like a moat.
Can I still use shape water?
Yes,
Even if it's
you would still be able to, as it's just a spell that you have.
I would like to cast shape water, I guess. Incantation with both hands if that's possible.
Okay.
And pick up as much water as I can, which would be like 2 5-foot cubes. And I want to kind of dissipate it, almost make it rain as best as I can. as I'm like walking.
Okay. So as you essentially create this storm, and the clouds kind of dense up and appear because you're forcing the water in a way to evaporate. You know, as you're walking forward, the miasma follows you, and yes, you are putting out the fires in the forest behind you. However, you are still looking around and seeing that there is so much that you're not going to be able to do this alone. It's like damn near hopeless. You're affecting the immediate surrounding areas around you, but you can't be everywhere at once, if that makes sense.
Uh, question.
Mm-hmm.
Not a question. Did the simulation count towards the spell skills?
The portal is now closed. And
Okay.
say again?
Did the simulation affect our spells?
No. What do you mean?
Like our spell counts, like how many can?
Spell slots. Did
Oh
they?
yes. It's basically like it really happened. Think of it like the danger room in X-Men. Like the things can
Okay.
actually hurt you. The stuff is really happening, but it's not. The only thing that really doesn't happen is lethality. Nothing will ever kill you. It'll beat the shite out of you though.
Alright. Things? I was thinking alter self. See if I can turn that into something.
Hmm.
Oh, a polymorph. No, I can't. I only have one spell slot. I use it.
Okay, so while you're thinking on what to do,
Yeah.
we're gonna go back to Near. So, Near, you are
Mm-hmm.
still within the simulation with the rest of the crew, and
Yeah.
they are all like the rival party, Vivica's guys and Vivica. They're all like grouping up together, and as is Iroh and Sam. Iroh and Sam seem to be in discussion on some of the things that just happened. Jenkins is out of here with Siri. Siri says she's gonna go back to Tower, back to out of the simulation so that she can get to work on Jenkins's request, as well as what's going on with Jackie. However, she's also aware that Anubis just jumped through this portal now, and she's like, okay, because she can't realm shift, so she's going to scry for him to try to see where he is as well. So she's got her work cut out for her right now. That being said, let me just get these guys out of here. These guardians can go away. Yeah. So, and your illusion will drop. So, all right. So, Near, what is your next step?
My next step. We haven't discussed about that, to be honest with you. What the fuck? Can we? Can we turn back time just slightly?
Okay. How
Since
how
I
how,
don't know.
how slightly?
Since I don't know what happens after that, so we can get more of an idea of what happens after the prison. Let Anubis be at the present. Nier's probably just gonna study some stuff and
Okay.
be prepared in the present too. So
Okay.
if Anubis needs like major assistance, the tracker that but the bug I threw on him, if he goes down or if he needs assistance, it'll
You'll
trigger
be
and
able
then
to tap.
yeah, I'll be able to tap in. So let Nier do Nier things for the present, and then let's go. backwards in time slightly so we can finish that up.
Okay. So where we left off back in time, where right before the portal incident, we'll say, let's pick it up after you guys had made your way back through the forest and you got that chamber forest. Remember, it was a big room that somehow had like a whole ecosystem in it, and that's where your
Yeah.
weapons were.
Yeah.
So we'll start from there, where you pick up your weapons with your mom because you and your mom are on your way back. Now,
Yes.
so I guess important things that we have to. All right, let's get to the important stretches then. All right. In this, we were supposed to have a fork in the road, and you get to choose which way you want to go, left or right. Now, yeah, and I guess you could use a perception check to try to figure out what's going on, like
I'm
on
gonna use a
either side.
perception hearing because if I hear footsteps coming from one direction, we'll use the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
So roll that business up and advantage. Well, I don't know why it rolled it once, but it's advantage, so I'll roll it one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my shit is major lagging for some weird reason.
Oh,
This is not cool.
unfortunately, you're not even really able to pick up on anything that would be like helpful.
Hmm. Okay.
That sucks. So which way do you want to go? Take a chance, roll the dice.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey. If you take a fork in the road, there's always the bad on the left and the good on the right. So let's go right.
Okay. Now you are headed down the right path. While you're headed down the right side, let's Anubis, are you ready on what it is you wanted to do?
You can continue for a minute.
Okay. While you still formulate. All right. So now,
Yeah.
on this path near. All right. Let me see. Is it gonna happen? Oh shit. Yep. It is. You're hearing. You hear. What seems to be horse hooves, and they seem to be approaching from behind you.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I'll like what kind of horse hooves are they? More like centaur running, or are they more just horse running?
Give me I would guess that would be an animal. No, would that be animal handling? Give me a survival check.
Oh, I'm great with that. Totally. Fucking. That is a 13. My rolls are not doing good tonight.
That's still well enough to be able to kind of get a distinction. They feel too heavy to be a normal horse.
So they're centaurs. Okay.
As you say that, your mother does turn around. She's like, "Oh God, the centaurs."
I turn around and throw up a wall with Motor Earth to stop him in the path.
Nice.
And
Give me hula. I want to see how close you get it to where their trajectory is, so that you can like knock them off balance, maybe knock them prone. So I'm trying to figure out what would be the best for that. Could that be like maybe a straight intelligence check, or what is the primary for Mold Earth?
Motor Earth. Motor Earth is my bonus cantrip.
What's the primary skill that the modifier is based on? Is it like wisdom, or what is it?
It is. I don't know. It doesn't really tell me.
All right, all right, cool. We'll just say your choice of wisdom or intelligence. Give me a check. I want to see something.
I'm gonna go with intelligence because that's a +4. Give me a break, dice, for
Ooh.
real.
Oh my god. Unfortunately, your mold earth is happens far enough from their from the centaur's trajectory that it's able to kind of like make its way around. Now I would say it's about maybe roughly 20 feet from you, so it's still out of reach, but it's gaining fast.
Actually, I can do that twice, or twice, I believe.
So do it again.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Come on, come on.
This is some bullshit dice at the moment.
Holy crap. The centaur unfortunately does get up into your face. It's now about 10 foot from you.
It's my computer acting like crap all the time now because it's broken. I don't know, my computer's broken at the moment.
Ugh. All right, Anubis, are you available?
Yes. So my first objective would be using levitate and just going like mine.
Okay. So you are now levitating how many feet off the ground?
I'm levitating myself, so there's no
Yeah,
well.
within the air genasi form.
Um,
So yeah, just how high you want to get.
Pretty damn high
very.
at the moment.
Oh, you found Everest. Um, let's say 80 feet in the air.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to make my way towards where I knew where the king lived,
Okay.
palace or whatever.
So if you don't mind giving me a quick history check at advantage, because it's definitely something that you would already know.
History.
Yes.
That's
Yep, history check at advantage. That is one of your strong suits.
Oh, 15 is my highest roll.
15.
D&D does not like it.
That's not bad at all. That's actually pretty good. With that, what you remember pretty much like the exact paths that you would normally take. It's a little bit different in its in your viewpoint now because you know you're high up, and that's something that you're not normally used to. But you do have an eye like firmly on where the throne would be, the main throne would be. So that's going to be at this point, if from your position, you on the outside. We're talking about maybe a mile in that you would have to go because it's like right at the center.
All right. As I'm flying towards there, can I do a perception check to see if there's anybody that I see on the way there, or that appears not to be dead.
Absolutely. Go ahead and run your perception check.
Oh man, I thought that was 20. Cocked on my screen.
A 14?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, with that, you do see someone. You see an elven wizard woman, Nyla. You are aware that Nyla was actually one of the king's bodyguards. She seems to be in a frantic panic and is shooting spells at something, but you don't see what she's shooting spells at.
I'm gonna run up to her or fly down to her,
Okay.
and with like 30, 20, 30 feet away, I yell, "What's going on? What happened?"
Let me see. Mm, no response as she's continuing to just fire spells at what seems to be nothing, literally. Like, as you look around her in the field, it's just an empty field, but she's firing these spells like she's fighting for her life.
I fly up and I touch her and I say, release!
Oh,
And
okay. Hmm. Give me a
like a
persuasion check.
persuasion. Okay.
Yes. Oof, this is gonna be rough. Let me tell you.
I gotta get like a nat 20 or something. 14. I'm getting 14s all day today.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, our
un-
dice are weighted. I think the DM weighted our dice.
yes, I algorithmed guys in Foundry without anyone knowing. It's a module.
Uh,
It's called F your players. No, no,
uh,
no.
good luck with
Really?
that because there ain't no such thing as some of it. No, I'm joking.
Unfortunately, the 14 wasn't a high enough DC to get her to respond. She kind of like throws your hand off of her shoulder, looks back at you, and you see her eyes in a panic. They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
I grab her by both shoulders and I shake her. I say, what's everywhere?
She. Let me see. How is she gonna respond? The tentacles, the darkness, the madness. It's everywhere. You see her eyes are like fully, like her pupils are like fully dilated.
I reach into my
Remember?
bag and I pull out the squid skull
Mm-hmm.
with the purple eyes.
Oh
And I
shit.
say, like this?
As she sees it, she immediately quivers in terror, pushes you away. Like she's like literally like just shoving you away, screaming, and then she starts firing spells at you. I need you to roll me a dex check, please.
Saber check.
Uh Dex check on this. Only because she's not accurately shooting at all right now. Hello,
On dirty
Eddie.
20, let's go.
A dirty 20, okay.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Sorry.
Hello.
Late, guys. Sorry about that, but keep going.
No problem. With that
You're
dirty,
late. No, I'm
with,
joking.
with
Yeah,
that
I am,
dirty
though.
20, she shoots a firebolt. It starts careening towards you, but you jump out of the way like a ninja, like hopping from one side to the other. It's like a log that appears there for some reason. Like, and it hits the log, and you're fine. But so yeah, and she's still like looking terrified, and then turns around again and starts shooting back at the air in the direction that she was at. That she was aiming at before. Now we're gonna come back to you. We'll hold there, and let's catch Sam up on everything that's been going down. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
so far, what has gone down? The Death Knight that you guys saw coming out of the portal was actually able to do so. Explained by Siri, she stopped it. But what happened was the simulation is created by an energy simulacrum, and the amulet, one of the remaining amulet, was close enough to it that the energy of the Death Knight was able to use that to project itself into the simulation as a simulacrum itself. So it gave itself its own body.
Okay.
So she sealed it, and it's now in a lead box that she's urging everyone not to fucking touch.
Oh, I want to touch. Can I touch it?
There's there
I want to
touching
touch it.
it.
I want to touch it. I immediately
Of
want to touch it.
Of course.
There's there touching and studying it.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm also there touching and can I do investigation, please?
Before we get there, so
Yes.
yeah, she's currently back in the chamber where she has the amulet stored, and it, like I said, it's in this lead box. She went there with Jenkins. Jenkins asked her to dig into his memories. things that may be repressed, whatever the hell have you, to get more clarity on this clone shit and the lady with the red skin, all of this stuff. They like he wants to know more, and he knows that she can fuck with memories. So he asked her, as finally, to take a proactive stance in trying to fucking figure out what's going on here now that he's had his moment to breathe. So she's going to be helping him out with that, but she's already working on the same ritual with for Jackie, who is currently in a coma. Nier is, of course, very concerned about this. We are also currently like back in time, treading Nier's adventure and how she got back to you guys. And right now, so we're back in time right now, kind of playing that out with Nier, and Nier's running around with her mom over there. So all of that stuff already happened, but we're doing it. You know what I mean? And right now she's got a problem with a centaur that's about to give her the business. You are still here in the simulation potentially, but we're going to play something out here, because now you have a choice. You can stay here in the simulation and talk with Iroh, Nier, and Vivica and everybody about what the fuck just happened and where you might have to go next, what's going on with that. Or you can roll me a first a perception check.
Okay.
To see.
Okay. I'm not even in Foundry yet. I'm sorry. I just like.
It's all good. It's all good.
I just joined without fucking getting myself together.
I'll tell you what this choice is for, though. The perception check. The perception check and dexterity check is for the ability to see whether or not you can perceive and then maybe take advantage of the fact that Anubis opened the portal, realm shifting out of here to Firefly Grotto. The reason the reason he did that is because Siri let him know that she can't connect to Firefly Grotto for some reason, and Lady Atayel, she felt her energy, so she's sure that Lady Atayel is close and alive, but she can't connect to her father's energy back in Firefly Grotto. He teleported over there, and he found it on fire, and he's like currently dealing with that. He found an elven mage that's actually one of the king's bodyguards in Firefly Grotto, and she's going fucking nuts talking about tentacles and madness, and she's shooting spells at the air like the guys did in Predator when they were shooting at the forest for no fucking reason.
Okay.
Essentially that is going on right now. So Anubis is over there dealing with that. We're going back in time, have Nier doing their shit. So you have a choice to stay in the simulation and talk to everybody here in the present, or you can jump in with Anubis to see what's going on at Firefly Grotto. Those are your choices here.
Well, I just did your perception, which is 27.
Wow.
Which is on the Heroes of Serlon and WD&D Beyond if you want to check that. I got a 27 on that.
Okay. All right. So you got the perception check. So you saw the portal. Do you want to go into the portal to go with Anubis to Firefly Grotto?
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're splitting the party again.
Oh Lord, my favorite.
But don't worry, I totally don't have a tracker on Anubis or anything, so.
Yeah, we actually did roll for that too, so she does have a tracker there just in case.
I guess I will stick and sort of investigate what's going on with this lead box situation with the Death Knight, I guess.
Okay.
For now.
Yeah, that's what Nier's doing because she's not afraid of
Yeah.
Okay, not a
being cursed or
problem.
anything because, part demon and all.
Not a problem. Ryu, since this is happening in
I
current
guess
time, since that's something that's happening in current time, how about we do this? We do a turn when we come back to you that's in the past, and then a turn that's in the present. Is that cool?
Yeah, go right ahead.
All right, cool. So we flop back between the two. That's cool. It won't get confusing at all. I promise.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. You'll get lost. I have.
Woo! Guys, D&D is not for the meek-minded, weak of heart. You better be ready to cry because you're going to. All right. So yeah, Sam, you were saying. I'm sorry.
No, I guess the stuff with the Death Knight sort of attracts Sam a little bit since he was dealing with the amulet previously, and he got so that's something that just narratively would make sense for Sam to kind of be attracted to that since he's kind of fucked around with the amulet before, so
All
all
right.
that stuff,
All
all that
right.
stuff sort of attracts him.
Okay, so all right, we'll get out of the training room. We're gonna go back to Jacqueline, and the reason for that is because of where everybody is already separate, and we know that everybody's generally still at the tower, still in a way. You know what I mean? So we're switching, and yeah, and like theater of the mind. So
Yeah,
you're back.
Silas is not here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's being. Remember, he's
Late.
got the 24-hour stream that he's
No, I
helping
don't.
his friend with.
Oh no, I don't know anything about
Yeah,
that. So.
yeah, it's a whole event that's going down. So he's, you know,
Okay.
he popped
All right,
in
cool.
to let us know what he wanted to do, and we're handling that. That's how
All right,
we're
cool.
going about the situation. So,
All right, cool.
you're with Iroh, with Marin, with Vivica and her men at the main chamber and at the main tower, you know, at the tower, and you're going now into the magic chamber, but you notice that the magic chamber where Siri is currently with Jenkins and with Jackie is locked.
It is locked. Okay.
Because she's trying to have nobody break in so that they could touch the lead box.
And okay, so we're approaching the door and it is locked. Like I'm literally holding on to the latch and I'm getting the click click.
Yep, you're getting the chicka chicka.
Okay, well, I wanna get in here. So
Here we go. You
So
have
can
thieves
I-
tools, I know that, right?
yeah,
So,
I absolutely do.
alrighty. So, give me a sleight of hand at advantage.
Alright. Boop, boop, beep, boop, beep. Oh, wow, another 18. Wow. Nice.
Holy shit. So, alright.
So
you
that's 28, 22.
You managed to bypass every little thing within it, but then you notice that there's definitely some sort of magic tap. As you open the door, you see it swing open, and then it gets shut closed by something, by just like a force of energy, and you hear in Siri's voice, "No."
Yes. Please, I want to see.
So
I'm probably trying to get to the box too, so I'm like, yep, excuse me, as
Yeah.
I push Eddie's character
you
aside.
push Sam over. Okay, all right. What are you gonna do? I want to see. This is gonna be so funny.
I'm gonna count to 3 to open this door, and then you won't like me after. 1,
I'll say 2,
2.
3.
Okay. You're stepping in.
Yes. I'm
The door
stepping in.
swings open. The store. The door swings open. As the door swings open, near, I imagine since you were the one opening the door, you're stepping in first. I'm gonna need you to roll me a wisdom check. Wisdom save, rather.
My fucking
Yeah.
weakness. Wait, hold on. No, wait a minute. What kind of spell? Is it a spell going against me?
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
It's an anti-something something something.
anti
Disestablishmentarianism.
yeah, exactly.
Fuck this dice, dude. For real. Blow me.
So as you step in near, you immediately feel the anti-demonic break, the anti-demonic field. So all of your demonic powers are currently cut off within this room, and with that low of a wisdom save, you are also held in place currently.
All right, so then I move
And you hear- and you
Nier out of
hear-
the way.
And you hear Siri again. No.
So Sam sees that and I kind of want to move. Nier, can I see you all right, buddy? Can I just
You're right, buddy. I'm gonna
all right, so I move Nier out of the way and walk into the room.
Okay. Are you going in there stealthily? You just stepping in there?
I'm stepping in like a fool.
Oh wow. Okay. So as you step in, I'm gonna need you to give me a wisdom save as well.
Okay.
You guys don't listen. I love it.
Where's my buddy here? My player. Okay, I'll do it. Try to do it in Foundry. Wisdom
This dice is
save.
tilted.
All
For
right.
real.
It's weighted.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it in Foundry and see what happens. 15.
Oh wow, that's actually not bad. Wow.
Nice.
Okay, so you managed to escape the hold person, but you are aware of the anti-magic field. You can feel that, like as a resonance in the air. And when you look down at Hot Rod, you see that Hot Rod, when you click the button, doesn't respond.
Well, that sucks. Uh, can I do anything with Near to get him out of this hold? Can I?
Yeah,
Is there?
yeah, you could. You can try to like snap him out of it. You have to
All
like
right.
maybe slap her or something.
Okay, so I pull on her tail to kind of like
Oh my
snap out
god.
of like snap out of this. What's wrong?
That's enough. Even without a roll, that's enough. Like, so Near, your tail has been pulled, and you are now out of the hold person spell. The anti-demon field is still present.
I slapped Sam for pulling on my tail.
It's like, okay, I was trying to get you out of the situation. No need for that.
All right.
Well,
All right, so you guys are back out of this situation. You're within series magic stasis room. We'll come back to you real quick. Back in the adventures of Firefly Grotto with Anubis. So you were you were dealing with this chick with Neela. And she, last we checked, she was still firing spells at the air, going crazy. And having gone even crazier and like just completely shook when you showed her the artifact.
Touching her. Can I do an insight to see if she's possibly under a spell?
Go ahead. You can do that with an insight or even an arcana.
Okay, we'll do Arcana because that's cheating.
Arcana.
28.
Woohoo! Yeah,
Well.
immediately you get that it's some sort of invocation that was done on her. She's under some sort of like mass hysteria illusion.
Is there by chance that I studied anything in like chakra points in the body?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Is there any chance that I studied a book about like chakras in the body?
Oh, absolutely. That's like Janasi meditation training 101.
I am going to go for one of the head chakras to kind of like attempt to suppress or break the connection of the spell.
Okay.
If that's possible.
All right.
What would I roll?
I would say give me wisdom. Yeah, because wisdom would be primary on that wisdom check.
Okay.
It's gonna be a pretty high check though.
14. Once again.
Ugh, unfortunately, not high enough. This is rough. She still seems to be under the hysteria, but it's definitely.
All right, last chance. I'm going to use shocking grasp.
Ooh. Okay, roll your attack.
29.
Woo! So it's definitely
That
a
doesn't break your
successful hit.
shield, does it?
It's definitely a successful hit. Let me see what the amount of damage is, just to see.
Ooh, 14.
Oh,
What is up with the 14
wow.
today?
Wow, 14 is the freaking. I think that's the name of your guys' group. 14. the 14, even though there's not 14 of you. But
I mean, there could be.
I've literally rolled 14 so many times tonight.
as
Yeah,
you
and I've been rolling low myself. So.
as you grab her by the shoulder, you kind of raiden her with this shocking grasp, and you watch as like she's like you hear her with the and she just like collapses down to her knees and falls, and she is still breathing. She's still good, but she's knocked out right now.
Submit to me.
You freaking tased her. She's been tased.
That was intense. Oh, that was a 20? No, that's plus 9.
Yeah, it wasn't at 20. That was a crit.
Well,
So actually,
at least
no,
you can finally calm down.
But I know that you weren't looking for lethality on it, right? So
No, yeah, no.
yeah,
no
yeah.
lethality.
So she's still breathing. She's just knocked out. She's unconscious, as they would say. So what's your next step, brother?
I'd like to blow her. With my air.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Quoting? Quoting? Can we get that in a quote?
So as you blow her with your air across her face, she starts to come to, and you can see she's still a little dazed, but she seems responsive.
Did she say I'm coming?
No, she didn't.
Anyway. Now I ask her what's going on.
They got through. They corrupted everything. I couldn't stop them. She seems like she's about to pass out again.
Who's they?
Satyphilus.
The syphilis. What?
Satyphilus.
Satyphilus. Do I recognize that name? I feel like I recognize that name.
It's because you do. That was Nier's betrothed. That's the dark elf. That's the dark elf dude that was in charge that kidnapped Nier's dad.
That was the nerd.
Oh no. He did it.
And then she looks up. Navid Trickleblood. He was the mole.
Sorry, stepping away. I gotta do something real quick.
Okay, no problem. Navid Trickleblood. He was the mole. He infiltrated through the council.
I always knew that he seemed too innocent when I first met him.
Mm-hmm. And you also
Yes,
remember
sir.
that. You also remember that was the name that summoned the Blade of Vengeance. You do feel it vibrating at you right now, like it's vibrating kind of within your core because it's something you can call from you at any point. You know what I mean? You feel the Blade of Vengeance vibrating within your core every time you hear that name. Navid Trickleblood.
I tried to break the tension building up in me by singing Feliz Navi Trickleblood instead of
Feliz
How-
Trickleblood.
Felice trickle blood. Felice trickle blood. Felice trickle blood. Ba 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 da ba ba.
That's freaking hysterical.
I forgot he was streaming on Twitch, so copyright issues.
I wonder if that song.
Oh, as
would
long
be a
as it's
hit.
you.
So, all right, what's your next
Maybe we
step
can
now?
sell-
What's your next step now that you have this information?
You know where the king is? Let's head to him.
She points to the spire. The spire is in a northwestern direction of where you are in this open field. And you see still around you the plume of smoke from the forest, like outer rims that's on fire. You know were able to fly past that and you flew down basically into like a large courtyard, and you see the spire still has what seems to be a magic dome around it, but it's faint. It's like it's flickering.
Um. I guess now on my turn, I have to think about how I'm gonna read it.
Alrighty. So for now, then we'll move back to Nier back in time. So Nier, the centaur.
Like Samurai Jack.
The centaur is up in your face. I will give you a chance here with a dexterity check. I want to see if you can like jump out of the way, and then if so, we'll carry on from there. Let's see what happens.
Come on, Dice, please work with me tonight. That's all I ask.
And Dex is one of your good ones, so let's see how bad it's trying to conspire against you.
Okay, that's not bad. That's a
Very
19.
good. That's good. So you jump out of the way, and jumping out of the way to the side, you are now. It's like the centaur is like right in front of you, like its long body, like right in front of you, and you may take advantage now for an attack of opportunity.
No, I'm not. You know what I'm gonna do with that 19 Dex? It ain't a 20, but I know I'm a slight DM. Can I roll me an acrobats to see if I can ride an acrobats to get on the back of the?
Oh shit! Okay, go for it. Go for it. That sounds cool. Oh my god, riding a centaur. Let's see.
Of course it wouldn't let me. Of course it
Oh,
wouldn't let
man.
me.
All right, so you get your foot up on it, like you're trying to like run up them. Oh wait! Give me that acrobatics check at advantage. You have good legs.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have good legs. I forgot.
Them squats in prison, bruh.
Yeah, you do.
This size.
Are you
Wink.
serious? The same
Dude,
freaking.
Like normal dice.
Muscular failure.
Wait, no legs. So that's a +4 plus another +4.
So it'll be a 16.
Yes.
A 16. All right, right. Okay.
We agree because
We
if I'm
did
using my
agree
legs, I get an
That
extra
it was a
+4
plus
for that.
4. We
Uh-huh.
did agree on that. All right, good. You're up on the centaur. You're on its back, but it's like rearing back there, trying to get you off of him. Like, get the hell off of me. He's literally saying, "Get the hell off of me," actually, because he's a centaur.
No.
So he can talk. So, would animal handling apply here?
I would assume because I'm trying to ride the centaur.
But it's not an animal per se. They have a sentience of their own.
They're half animal.
All right.
Are they considered
We'll
beasts?
say, yeah,
Are they
they
considered
are.
beasts?
Yeah, they are.
And that's
Funny
animal
enough.
handling.
All right. Give me an animal handling.
I should have said anything
Let's see if
because
you
I
can
have a +2.
handle them animals. You know what I mean? Like, never mind.
That is a 18.
Nice. You actually manage to calm the centaur down.
I'm like, it's okay. Shh.
It's like
It's okay.
like you're doing the Breath of the Wild thing.
And then he just gives him a carrot.
The freaking your mom's looking up at you. It's like, well then, that makes things a little bit faster. Mind if I get on?
I mean, yeah.
So you help her as she hops on behind you. So now your mom is like holding on to you, on your back. You guys are on this centaur, so you can continue down the path that you were on. You were on the right path.
Yeah.
So all right, now that you can fucking more than double time, yeah, we can get you straight to the facility. So now you are back at the junction point where the facility was. where you were being held. Okay, and you're seeing that the guard that you knocked out is still knocked out, but there seems to be a couple more guards now that are like on high alert on the outside of the perimeter that are looking around because they see this body on the ground.
Okay.
You see that your passage is to the west, going left. And that's where you're going to have to go, but it seems to be right within the trajectory of this one guard's patrol. So you have a couple choices
So
here.
the centaurs know that the guys know that the centaurs are working for them, right?
Yeah, they do.
Have you heard of the hide under a belly of a horse that sneak past guards trick?
Yes. Ooh.
I guess I'm doing that.
All right, so that would be interesting. All right, that's going to be an acrobatics check followed by a stealth check.
Fuck dice. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll on here because I've not been doing so well. Come on, baby, give me something good. That's a 13.
Okay, that's decent enough. You just about get yourself into position. It was a little bit of a struggle because you're also holding on with your mom, but you got it though. It's just a
And
matter of
then
the stealth
stealth.
check now.
Mom, baby, give me something good.
Oh, unfortunately, you are stopped in place by the guard. Like, hold on there. Centaur, did you report for inspection? And as they're walking up, we're gonna hold there, and back.
Let the centaur lie. Let the centaur lie. I gave the centaur carry. He needs to be on my side.
Now we go back to forward in time, back to the future. And Sam, you're in the room with Nier, and all of the shit that just happened. You just got her out of the out of whole person.
Mm-hmm.
You see where the box is. It's like a beeline straight across the room.
Can I do? Let me do a perception in the room, I guess, first before I start stepping. I think we get a little cautious here.
Looking for twaps.
Yeah, just looking for anything around that might cause another kind of whole person spell or something like that. Maybe that's more. Yeah, maybe that's more Arcana, but I'm not good at Arcana, so.
That is a high perception check, though. Holy flippin' boodles. With that, and that's a dirty 23. What the hell is your perception, dude? +9? 4.
Yeah.
Aren't you a halfling? How the hell you could see all this? So, all right.
Half elf.
Oh, half elf. It's half elf. You see?
Yeah.
All right. So you see, as you're looking around, a bunch of stuff. You see to your left that there's definitely like a wire, like a very, very, very thin kind of fishing line that's going diagonal across the room. You see that there's another silver string that's going across the floor, right? And that one looks familiar to you because you've seen before when Anubis has armed an alarm spell. That's what that is. So you know that she's got an alarm set. And you see like this glowing rock that's like on this little pedestal, and it seems like it could maybe shoot things at people.
Okay. I tell Nier all the things that I see. 2 strings and a glowing rock that shoots. So Nier, we have there's a bunch of failsafes in this room. What do you want to tackle first here?
Fucking what serious shit, you guys.
You're the rogue. You figure this out. I will make sure to grab the box because I know I can't get cursed. Because last time I touched one of those amulets, I was fine.
All right. So first, I'm gonna look at the wires. I'm gonna try to kind of deal with those wires. Unfuck these traps.
All right. All right. So well, which one do you want to start with?
With the wire, right? The 2 wires, right?
Okay.
Let's deal with that first.
All right. So give me a give me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Yeah.
Let's see if they can be disarmed.
Oh boy.
What the hell? Consistent 23s.
I don't know what's happening today. D&D Beyond, it's somehow
Eddie.
working.
Yeah, well,
Eddie, you're Jim Carrey. 23.
I guess I'm just not lucky today.
So, all right, yeah, you managed
I
to
snap my fingers here. Just get to work.
you managed to disarm the alarm. So the wires, they just they fall, and nothing. It's just straight. And as you do that, you notice that the the orb thing that's floating, it like starts to kind of deflate its float a little bit, and then it goes back up to being stable. But it's glowing a little less intensely than it was before.
Let me see, can I throw my blade at it to destroy it?
Give it a shot.
Alright.
Before you do that, I stop you. I'm gonna roll an Arcana check on it.
Alright, awesome. Alright, good, thank you. I'm not good at Arcana, I appreciate that.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
If my rolls are great because I have a +8 in Arcana, I just need to be above a 2 or at least a 5 to do something good.
I got a fat 0 in Arcana. A fat O.
Settle.
Close but no cigar. God damn.
Dang.
Oh well.
You're able to tell it's magical.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, thanks. Fucking dice. I'm getting really shit rolls today. For real. This is bullshit.
So my dagger keeps going. I try again and throw my dagger at it.
All right, yeah, give it a shot. Let's see what happens.
It's a fucking bomb. It's an explosive.
24.
Ooh, all right, 24.
That's to hit it. You know?
Let's see how many of the piercing damage it does. Ooh.
Oh wait, that's sneak. I don't mean that has sneak in it.
All right, so we're talking just a 9 then.
Yeah,
Technically, we are sneaking up on the rock.
Nice. You managed to hit it and it knocks off of the pedestal and it doesn't explode. I rolled to see. I rolled to see if you will blow it up. You got lucky.
Okay.
So that seems to be dealt with now.
All right, cool. Is it on the floor?
Yes, it is.
Can I grab it?
I wouldn't touch it.
I want to grab it if it's a bomb. Like, I want to use it.
I wouldn't touch it.
Okay.
All right.
You want to
fine,
do it?
I'll leave it alone.
Okay, you're leaving it alone. All right.
I wanna.
I'll
Can I do a one more Arcana check on it just in case to make sure it is safe?
I'll give you
pick
one
up.
more. I'll give you one more.
Yeah.
Come on, baby,
This
give me
is
something.
fun.
Come on, near.
That is a dirty 20. That is a natural
All
20.
right.
With that
Nice.
critical success, you
That's the only
see,
critical success I'm gonna get.
you see that it's definitely a form of volatile magic. You feel that if you touch it, it will be triggered.
Yeah, you're supposed to pick it up with a glove, not a goddamn your bare hand. So I pick it up with a glove.
You
it-
know that you need
'cause I'm
some
not-
sort of magical barrier to pick it up. Cause
I've got my magical gauntlets. Ha ha.
so, like, you basically are able to break down that the way that it will work is like if you touch it, it will do either one of two things. It'll take the energy that's already contained in it and it will explode that, or it will suck up the energy from the thing that touched it. It's basically like a jewel of absorb elements in a way.
It's all yours, Near. Have fun. You have a new toy.
So, no, it'll absorb stuff, and I've got too much magical shit on me.
I'll take it then. Shit. Somehow.
Yeah.
Save it for later.
Find a way to pick it up without it exploding.
Save it for later for me. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
So this
back
thing
to-
is just on the floor
so-
then.
So I'm just gonna scoot it under the bed.
Just, eh.
Right, so
Okay.
now we have the lead box in front of us, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Can I do an investigation on it?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Alright.
make sure there's not the box isn't trapped.
Yeah.
That's actually a good investigation check. With that investigation check, you do notice 4 more wires connected to the lead
God damn,
box.
Siri. What the fuck?
She told you not to touch the damn thing. Like,
What the Siri. Come on, you know we're gonna touch it. Like, Jesus.
We'll come back to that if Anubis is ready. Anubis, are you ready with what you wanted to do next up in Firefly Grot 2? Anubis?
Yes. I had to take the dog out for a walk.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm good now. I just got home.
Okay, so
Like perfect time.
so do you know what you want to do now?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell. What's her name again?
Neela.
Neela. I'm gonna tell her that we're gonna head towards Spire.
Okay, towards the
And I
spire.
kind of wanna investigate more. If she can tell me, I need to know any information that you can let me know that'd be useful.
Okay.
You remember anything? Who was working with?
All right. That's actually perfect. Neela then responds, it's a little hard for me to talk. It's so much energy was depleted. I was trying to stop them.
Okay, think about it.
Hmm. So
I did a psychic link.
Satifilus, he was working with Naveed. Naveed found a way to bypass the security fail-safes of Firefly Grotto. It was tied to the missing artifacts. You know, with the missing artifacts, the king was in his weakened state. We did what we could to try to keep him protected, and Lady Atael was out in Sol Riman looking for the Moon Elf dagger and looking for the crown. The Moon Elves, they did what they could, but unfortunately were not strong enough to stop the darkness once it came in. It was shadows of some sort, but they were more ravenous than usual. They were. It was like everything that they would touch would be engulfed in flame. Then we saw him, Satifilus. As he
Almost like a
stepped
fairy
through.
fire.
Yes, something similar to that. Once Satifilus stepped through the portal, he exclaimed, it was nothing personal. And then, that's when it happened. Naveed Trickleblood. He slit the throat of the king. She looks up and she's like, you can see it in her face, like she feels that she's failed. This is one of the king's confidants, one of the king's bodyguards.
Who else? It was just those two? They didn't have any people?
They had plenty with them. A couple of vampires. One with like a rat that he kept with him, and the other vampire, a scary-looking lady with purple eyes.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
You've met them?
There's only two vampires, not three?
No, only those two. They talked about some traitorous bitch. They kept saying the traitor bitch.
Yeah, she wasn't
the mother of ravens. We will kill her. We'll kill the mother of ravens. I remember that.
She helped us. That's why they don't like her anymore.
Huh.
She's the only vampire we can kind of trust.
A trustworthy vampire. Things are fucking uglier than I thought.
You know.
I failed. I'm useless. I don't know what else I could do. It's nothing I could help you with. My fealty was to the king, and the king is gone. And with Lady Atael not here, I'm pretty sure she's dead too.
You're still betrothed. Not betrothed, but you're still loyal to Lady Altiel, right?
Yes, but isn't she gone as well?
Oh, she's alive.
Lady Atael is
Siri
alive?
We have a friend named Siri, and she informed us that she is alive. She's near where my party is. In the Underdark.
Where the hell did you come from?
The Underdark.
Underdark?
You were always a curious one, Anubis. but I'm glad to see you here.
Hey,
These fires,
just one.
it's gonna take a lot more than just us to be able to put them out. Perhaps we should look for survivors?
Yeah, let's
I'm a little banged up
split up.
myself, and then
Um,
I'm a little banged up myself, and then she shows you, like, because she's been covering, like, her side. She lifts her hand, and you see she's got an open wound.
I take out my Wonder Salute, and I say, let me close it up for you real quick.
Okay, give me a medicine check.
Okay.
This is so fucking cool.
Wonders glue. Just let me glue your side with this bleeding bloody blood.
But with a good enough medicine check, they might get it, you know?
Oh, the nozzle's not supposed to be there.
Where's the skill?
It's medicine. It's a medicine skill.
I looked up
Medicine.
attributes, but I meant to do skill.
Okay.
Oh, 16. It's not terrible.
Okay, yeah, not terrible. You managed to actually create a good seal. She definitely still seems in
Liquid
pain.
bandage.
She definitely does still seem in pain. She's like, hey, is that Flex Seal stuff? I like that guy. He's cool, that guy.
I can solve this boat in half.
just slap it on there. Boom!
I think I have in my inventory 1 potion left.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's true. It says I have 4, but I could have swore I used 1 or 2.
We'll go
We'll
with the
just
4.
say I
We'll
bet-
go with the 4. You have 4.
Okay, I give her a greater potion of healing.
All right, cool. Give me her heal amount. You can roll.
D4.
SpongeBob.
It is 10.
10. Okay. That's not bad.
Plus
That's not
4.
bad.
Plus 4.
14. All right, so you
14.
healed all the damage that you did with the shocking grasp. So she's now fully.
Be a 14 all day.
So now she seems fully come to. She's back, you know, up to being able to stand pretty strong. Just a little bit of a hunch. She looks over to you. All right, let's go. Let's make our way to the spire. I'm gonna say, from where you are, you're about 40 miles out from the spire, like from the entrance of the spire. So you'll have. We'll do it in tiers of 10 miles. Then you will have a perception check for each of the 10-mile brackets within the travel, if you don't mind. But we'll get back to that if you don't mind. As we're gonna head back to. We gotta head back to the past.
And I will walk 500 miles, and I will walk 500 more.
So near.
Anything for the lady.
So the centaur that you are hiding behind is being grilled now by this guard. Have you gone to your inspection? So I don't know how you want to handle this. If you want to let the centaur just...
I gave that centaur a care. He's gotta help me.
Okay. So the centaur looks up. Absolutely have. Now let's see if the guy believes him. Yep, he bought it for now. He squints at him a little. I was like, all right, proceed. And clop, 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 clop. Right past. Now, let me roll one more perception check for him. Nope, 7. He's a dum-dum. So you are past that guard. And now you are getting to the wall of the facility. You are now at the you're at the end of the facility wall. So now at this point, you're seeing the open space that leads to the Tri-Spire City. The Tri-Spire City is, at this point, I would say about 10 miles out from where you are, because the facility is like pretty close by, but on the outskirts.
Okay, so we're outside now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Mom has wings, right?
Yes, she does.
We could just can fly out of there.
All right. So you're gonna leave the center behind, and you guys want to start just booking straight towards the Tri-Spire?
Yeah, we're gone. We're gone out of there. No way.
All
They're
righty.
gonna try to catch us.
And yeah, they're not gonna get to you with your demon speed. There's no barrier, no stasis field, so you're good. Then, all right. So you now get to the Tri-Spire, the main castle, and it's in the central district where the holding cells are. So as you head in, you see the one that would have held your dad is empty. So he's still somewhere at large.
Okay.
And you look to the left, and you see in the holding cell, Lady Atayal, in the red stasis field.
I do not trust that vampire.
No,
Step-
no. Lady Atayal's not the vampire.
Oh, okay.
Lady Atayal, that's the princess Firefly Grotto.
Okay, gotcha. I know.
The one Anubis is looking for.
Grotto, yeah. Is this another Simon Says thing?
Yeah, this would
What-
be one of those. But for it, we could just do an intelligence check to see if how.
My
well you-
intelligence is high, but my rolls are not that great. So here we go. If it loads, thank you. Why is my stuff just acting up? Anyway, roll. I swear to fucking God.
Unfortunately, you are not able to deprogram the stasis field, so she's going to stay stuck here. But you know where she is, though.
Let me just leave a tracker.
All right, so you leave a tracker, and as you leave the tracker, your mom then notices something. They're on their way. Shit. Okay, look, I'm gonna have to stay. But you gotta get back to them. Now that we know all that we know that your dad's out there at large. We'll be fine from there. I'm gonna search for him, and I'll get back in contact with you in time. Give me this. And then she grabs one of the trackers from you so that you can also know where she's at.
Okay.
And time is gonna be a little fugly on your way back. Just letting you know. All right, 1, 2, and then she slaps you in the back, and you feel one of the teleportation devices that you built. She kept one. Slaps you on the back, and it opens up the portal. She shoves you through, and you bounce back to the main central room where you had run into Vivica and everybody else. So now we have caught you up to how you got there, and that's where the white stripe also appeared. So that's how you got back. So now that we're caught up to that part, now we can go back to where you actually are in the present in series Magic Stasis Room. The four more alarm strings set up at the lead box, and you guys are right in front of it. Sam and Near. Sam, you there? Samuel?
Yo, Frankenstein.
Yo, muted my good boy. Hola, señor.
He may have had
Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás, por favor?
It's possible he may have had to step away for a second. Okay. All right. So we'll put a pin in that for this. Sam, just let us know when you're back. If you can hear me. Yeah. So Anubis.
Hi.
Yes. Sorry. First perception check, if you will. On the first 10 miles towards the spire.
I am Paul. Oh, in that one. So I got a 7.
Oh man, too
You-
bad this ain't
Wow.
Pathfinder. You nat 1s and nat 20s don't count, but
Wow. Yeah. So, you won't notice if. Ooh, but my probability die. Let me get it. Let's see.
Yes, I can also
Oh,
stealth.
dang. Okay.
Can I have her stealth with me?
So you're gonna. All right. You wanna. If okay, you wanna do this through stealth then. All right. Yeah. Give me a stealth check. Let's see if you can get past them.
So I had an 8 plus 3, 11. That's my highest.
11.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah, they'd be on you. You are. Oh my god. Yeah. You're unfortunately ambushed by what seems to be uh bandits, like 5 bandits, and they all look kind of desperate, and they're they just run up on you like, stop right there, give us everything you got. Uh-oh.
uh,
They've made sure to keep distance from you though. They're about like 15 feet from you, but you notice that you're surrounded.
well, I'll give you everything I have, alright.
Toxic. Oh god.
Forward. Not the.
All right, with that, how many targets can you get with that actually?
Anybody within the 5 foot in a line, for 30 feet in distance.
Up to 30 feet in distance. So,
So
all right.
from me, 30 feet in front of me.
All right, so this would probably be at the guy that's just shouted at you. So give me.
We are using.
So yeah, what's the? Give me the attack roll. What is it? Oh, this is gonna be funny.
Oh, did it hit them?
Mhm. Let me see if it hits.
It's a deck save of 15.
Oh,
They have to
dex
roll a
save.
deck save.
Dex save. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, nat one.
Let's go.
And how much is the damage? 6.
I think it's 6, yeah.
And he was very.
And then they also take each of its turns until it's washed off.
Okay, so with the caustic brew now, all over the guy. He, like I said, they looked pretty desperate. He wasn't in very good shape, and his team's kind of just watching right now, as he's just like collapsing to the ground from this thing, and he's like just screaming, and I would like you to roll an intimidation check at advantage. Because this is some scary shit that they're witnessing. Oh no! It's a good thing it's at advantage. Let's see what happens. Ooh.
19.
The dichotomy of the dice is unforgiving, but
This
alright.
is not our day today, to be honest with you.
But the 19 is the one that he got because it was at advantage, so you are good. The rest of them kind of just like, oh, hell no. They kind of just drop their weapons and start running.
No, I say stop and give me what you got.
Oh god. They stop. They turn around, they're looking at you like, oh god. They start stripping off their armor. One dude's taking off his pants and stuff. Like, he really only had like pants and shoes on. He's taking all that off. He's just
Yes,
dropping it.
just your britches. Wear just your britches.
Okay, so yeah, now they're all basically stripped naked, all of their stuff in a pile. It's nothing, and you could tell that it's nothing real valuable. It's all just like regular clothes, some like leather armors here and there, maybe a couple daggers, a little sword.
Achoo! And as I sneeze, I whisper the incantation of Fireball
Oh shit!
on their stuff.
Okay, let me see something. Oh wow, it catches
s-
fire.
Sorry, guys, I need to step away to pick up my mom's dog.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so now she's kind of hanging out with me now.
Ah, okay. Are you
Yeah, that's
stepping away now or?
no, no. I have her. I do need to step away after this, just for. It depends on what scene we're on, really.
Okay. We're
Well, I'm back from the past like Samurai Jack.
yeah.
Okay.
She just got sent back. So the past is we don't have that anymore. As her mom sent her back. It was kind of cool actually. Anyway, uh, where were we? We were with you with Anubis in Firefly Grotto. He just got ambushed by a bunch of bandits. He toxic brewed one of them. uh, it caused an intimidation check to trigger that actually was successful. Everyone got scared, and he made them strip down to their britches. And I rolled to see if everything caught on fire. So yeah, you burned all of their stuff to smithereens.
I would have them remove everything, not just to their britches.
Completely naked, just like cover yourself. So yeah, everything is burnt down. Anubis. You
And
said,
then I walk over and use prestidigitation.
what do you use prestidigitation to do?
Oh. I'm going to soil the burnt up ashes.
Flail the burnt up ashes?
Soil?
Ah, okay. So it's just like spreading all over the place.
Yeah, basically just like
That's what you're looking to do, like kind
almost like fairy dust, but with magic.
of. Mm-hmm.
Tossing it over here and there, and then I'm going to say, next time, think about who you should possibly not jump.
Next time, get a better line of work. You guys, bandit life doesn't seem to work for you.
Wait a minute. Didn't I like scare the crap out of occultists
Yeah,
to
you
tell
did.
them to get a better job?
Yeah,
I
you
wonder if
did.
I'm
You did
gonna. I
something.
wonder if.
It's a trend you guys are doing. So you've managed to scare these guys off pretty good, and that was the first 10-mile stretch. So you have what was it? 30 more miles.
3 more.
Yep. So it's 3 more trips. Let's head back to the room. You guys are in the room. Sam, you there? Sam? Dang it, he was just here. Eddie?
Here's got this.
Eddie.
Nier can disarm these traps.
All right. Well, yeah, you guys are at the box. So, all right, you wanna take the opportunity to try to disarm the trap?
No, I'm not a rogue. I
Okay.
really don't want to touch this box without my rogue friend. I'm like, Sam, wake up, Sam, wake up. I'm just sitting there shaking.
Here's what. All right. Do me a favor. You can give me a perception check.
Okay. Thank God I've got like a lot in perception. I've got a perception. Is it sight,
Hearing.
hear, or
It'll be
smell?
your choice, actually, on this.
I'm going to go with hearing.
Okay. So at advantage. Come on.
That is an 18.
Oh, nice. All right. With that, you are able to hear that Siri still seems to be occupied with the memory incantation. So she's still deep in concentration on that. So you know that you're still only just dealing with her fail saves. Give me one for sight.
One. Oh God. That is a 21.
Oh wow. With that 21, you see to your right of this part of the chamber, there is you can kind of like sense it, a magic door. It's very it's veiled in illusion magic, so it looks just like the wall, but you can tell that it's there, and you get the sense that that's where like the weapon room is, if you will, the all of her most unstable projects, if you will.
Oh, I like most unstable projects because I am I am an artificer.
So
So we know it's an illusion. So can I just walk right through it?
you attempt to, but there is a solid foundation. There is something solid there.
A solid illusion. Weird.
Mm-hmm. It's what's going on is just hiding the door. It looks like the
Okay.
wall. You get me? It just looks like the wall, but when you touch it, you can sense where the door is.
So this door is trapped, probably, maybe.
So near Sam,
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, sorry.
Near's checking out a door in the same room right now that's to your guys' right. It looks like the wall though. It's got some illusion magic on it to make it blend into the wall, and she gets the feeling that that's where Siri's keeping her most unstable projects.
Okay. Have we? So I made an investigation check on the lead box. There were, you said 6 traps, correct?
No, 4. It was 4
4.
strings. Mm-hmm.
Okay, 4 strings. Okay, so while he's doing that, I guess I'll sort of try to dismantle these traps.
Yeah, let's see. Let's get those
yeah.
4 sleight of hand checks.
Oh boy. Here we
Each of
go.
them are
Number
gonna
1.
get more difficult than the last. I'll just tell you that.
Wait, hold on. Oh, never mind.
Wait, what are we gonna do?
Yeah,
I thought
what
I
are
had
you gonna do?
I thought I had a spell that would help you.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
All right.
Give me a minute here.
All right. Boom. 1 down. You got the first one on the right corner. Successfully off.
Successfully off. All right. Hold on. Let
I
me see
used-
what.
I'm gonna just locate an object just to freaking find the secret door too. I really wanted to do that.
Just looking through my little traits and things to see if anything can help, and there's
This is
really not much.
hysterical. You guys are fucking around with one of your wizard helpers' fucking private shit.
Well, if we don't keep secrets.
Yeah. All right, so this is the second one. Here I go.
Okay.
This is number
Come on,
2.
come on.
No!
Oh!
Can I do my watch? Can I use my watch?
You do. Yeah, you do still have, what? I think 2 charges on it?
Yeah, I don't think we've done a rest yet since the last time I've
No,
used them.
We
So
haven't.
I think I used 1 in the battle that we
Yeah.
had with Vivica. and
So yeah, you
the
still
rest
have
of them.
2 left.
So this will be
All right.
one that I'm
Redo.
sleight of
Redo.
hand. Come on. Oh, that was almost
Come
it.
on, come on, come on, come on. All right,
Another
nice.
14.
That one, all right, look, because the first one's 13, this one's 14. You got it right on, so you're good on that one now.
So this one's a
2
15,
down.
so you have to roll above a 14.
Yeah. I still have another thing on the watch, another failsafe. Just let's see. Hopefully I don't need it. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, dice. Oh my fucking god.
Oh,
have to use
God.
man.
I'm gonna have to use my watch again.
You're going to do it? Okay.
I am. I
There
have
you go.
to.
There you go. That's 3. So now you have no more charges in it without it being unstable.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Oh my
this is
fucking
crazy.
god. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
God.
Nice.
Missed.
Nice. You got 1 left.
And that's 16. We have to be a 16 probably.
Ooh.
So it's all down to this one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's it. I can't do anything for you either.
Fuck me.
Iroh comes in and he casts blessing +4.
Does he?
Damn.
Yes, I'm
Well-
doing that. Iroh's in the chamber with you. He says, what are you guys doing? Wait, it seems like you might need blessing. +4.
All right, let's see if we need it. All right, here we go. Whew. Here it is. Boom. Boom. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god, is there a way that I can assist them?
Oh,
That's still not good enough, isn't it?
you could do an assist to give him advantage on the roll.
I'm gonna assist them.
So it's your last chance.
I already know where the secret door is. We can go back to that.
It's your last chance. Now this is near, like they're helping you. So yeah, one more roll because it's at advantage. This one was we'll consider this. The you got one more roll.
Yeah. We're at 11 with with that weird bless.
Uh-huh.
Oh
With
boy.
that roll coming out of nowhere for no reason.
Come on, baby.
Cartoon shenanigans. Come on.
I don't have anything else. Yeah.
No, I'm assisting you. I wish there was a way that I can.
This is so nerve-wracking.
What are you rolling there? Are you rolling sleight of hand? Or
No,
You're-
it's
you're
you,
rolling
it's
it.
You rolling it.
You're
Sam,
rolling
Sam.
it.
Yeah, it's you rolling it.
I'm assisting you, so you roll with advantage.
Yes.
Yes!
See, there you go. Oh my God! Wow.
Uh,
A 22. All right. So you managed to get that final one off, and as you do, the surrounding light seems to have just gone off. The room is dark now. But
Dark vision.
Yeah, I have night vision. Dark vision as well. Yeah.
so all right, you guys were pretty much unfazed. Just the lights went off.
All I can imagine, like Tom Clancy, Splinter Cell, lights go.
All right. So now all of these traps are undone. I go and put my hand on the box.
Okay.
I stop him because it's like, no, I think it's still cursed, and I don't think I can get cursed.
Okay.
So I put
Alright,
my
so you wanna
hand on the
try?
box.
Okay.
Okay. Nier puts her hand on the box. Nothing.
Then I put
Yeah.
my hand on the box.
And then he becomes cursed.
Nope. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Can I do like can I feel around the box now that I have my hands on it? Investigate the box around, see if I can find a latch, see if I can find a way into it.
Absolutely. Go ahead. Give me that investigation check. Oh wow, really, Siri?
Oh my god.
Okay. Siri, I'm trying to see if Siri is noticing what's going on. She rolled a 1.
All right.
All right.
So
So
it's at 13.
a 13. Okay, you manage on the right side of the box to feel kind of this weird indentation, like right in the center of the right side.
Indentation. Okay, so I place. I go in, finger the indentation.
Oh, you finger it. Okay.
Yeah.
As you
Push and
push in.
pull. See.
as you push into the indentation, you see as it like separates from like the main box that it is into like 2 halves. Then there's like a smaller like piece connecting the two middle pieces, and you see as the right side now breaks up into 4 pieces and then rotates.
It's a puzzle.
Okay.
Weird
4
magic
pieces.
shit is weird.
You want to do an Arcana on this, Near?
I can try. She says.
Arcana. Ooh.
That is a 25.
Okay. Nice.
You know it to be a breaker configuration. Breaker configuration, if not solved properly, will explode.
Oh, that's pretty simple. All we have to do is just make sure to cut the right wire.
Okay.
It's not really a wire you're looking for. You're looking for the correct sequence of rotations, and then it'll come together and open.
Okay, so what kind of language is this in?
That would be. Oh wow. It depends on which side you're looking at. On the right side, celestial, on the right side.
Oh, fuck, I don't know Celestial.
Celestial. I know
Mhm.
Celestial? No, I don't know Celestial.
On the left side, you see something in Drake.
Wait a minute, we have a fucking paladin. We have a paladin fucking cleric. Do they have Celestial?
Let me see. Let me check Iroh right now. we can double check that. Double check it. Double check. Did the Wahotokupupa? He knows Common and Draconic.
Really? Wow.
But that means he can read the right side of the box.
I don't know Draconic. I know Abyssal, but that's not even close.
Noob does.
But Noob is busy at Firefly Grotto at the moment. All right, but Iroh's gonna go up. He reads the right side. He says, "Guys, on the right side it says 4 right."
4 right.
Mm-hmm. Is these two symbols? Is like literally the symbol for number 4 in Draconic, and then it says the symbol for right. I'm not sure what that's about, but
What's the other language on the other side?
Celestial.
It's a celestial.
Do I want to try to attempt a history check on that shit? Because it is demons and angels.
This is the funniest thing to watch. You guys trying to fucking hack wizard shit without your wizard. Because Anubis have probably been flewn through this. I'll be honest with you.
Okay, so I'm going to roll. You want to assist me with this? Trying to read this?
Yeah, I could do I mean, I'm at 0, but I can definitely try.
Okay.
Well, that would
okay.
give me advantage.
So,
That would give me
if,
advantage.
If Nier's doing the history check, it's Nier at advantage.
Yeah.
I have a
With your
+4 in
assistance.
history.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. Let's see what happens.
Did you pay attention in school?
Not really. That's a dirty 20.
Oh, that's
Okay.
not bad though. While searching your mind of minds, literally in the Rolodex of your thoughts, that is your brain, you finally get to something where you remember a couple of symbols that were very, specific, very the basic details, if you will, of Celestial is like not fully learning the language, is just knowing certain things. And what you do see on the Celestial side that is now open, remember, it's like 4 quadrants, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like spread, and it rotated this way. It says left. Unfortunately, you don't understand the other symbol though. What will probably be what's the number of rotations?
Oh, damn it.
Okay.
I know it says left, but I don't know what the number is. You want to try to take a guess, and I'll help you with that.
Trying to see if I can another history check. I don't think that would work really. I mean, you did maybe. I guess I can.
Maybe.
Can I try?
You can definitely give it a shot. Yeah.
I was either gonna do history check or more.
Now with that,
Try or try to get more in the inside of the thing. Check the actual mechanisms. Can I? Instead of trying to rotate things, try to look inside the device itself.
That'll be more an investigation check then. So yeah, you can give me an investigation check if you'd like.
Yeah, let's try that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do I? Yeah. Because these things can these things freely rotate or no maybe that's gonna blow it up. But yeah, anyway, go ahead, keep going.
When you're looking at the mechanism with that investigation check, you're seeing that the center mechanism on its rotation point seems to have more give in the left direction than in the right, and there seems to be about like 6 spokes. It's like a little hole that seems like it needs to be lined up in some way.
Okay, so we need to line those up.
And while that is happening, you then see the center chamber door of this chamber open up, and Siri steps out, looking at. Really?
We
will get back. We will get back to that. Back to Firefly Grotto with Anubis. Anubis, you there? For the next 10-mile stretch, going to the spire. Anubis?
Yes, I am.
Give me that perception check. That's such a good place to like pause for the next scene. Ooh, 11.
11.
With the 11, you notice that the sky above you is starting to have like the smoke plumes that you were seeing before from the fire, but also seems to be generating some sort of storm clouds.
I was kind of curious. Would I be able to use alter self to force myself back into like a water gymnastic?
It'll be difficult, but you can try it. We'll do it by way of wisdom check.
Says I can use aquatic adaptation as a feature, and I can change or activate my currency transformation.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll hit cast, and then I'll do the wisdom check.
Yeah. Do it. Give me the wisdom check.
Wisdom or intelligence is my.
You know what? That we'll leave it up to you. Your discretion on it.
Well, just because my spell cast ability comes from my.
So give me that roll.
11 again. Complained about 14's too much. Now I'm getting 11.
It was a little difficult, but you managed to force yourself into it. Remember, you are still suffering that point of exhaustion, unfortunately. So while you're able to do so, you're now like that was a little bit more exertion, so that point of exhaustion is now like taking full effect. So you are now at a quarter of your normal speed. I mean, not at a quarter. You've lost a quarter of your normal speed. Sorry. So you're at 3/4 of your normal speed at the moment.
So it's expecting to walk for about 22
Mm-hmm.
feet. Okay. Is there a stream nearby so we can get closer to the palace?
There is a literal like river stream that runs straight from the outside of Firefly Grotto all the way to the spire.
Alright, we're gonna take the water route. Let's go.
Use the water to increase your speed. Very good. While you do this, that's going to chop off one leg of the whole journey, so you'll actually only have to do one more perception check. Before that, you notice it's now raining. If you want to give me a perception check on that rain, though.
19.
Nice. You notice the rain is acidic. It's
Good, I
actually.
think I'm after.
You notice the rain is acidic. It's raining acid. And immediately you're thinking Black Dragon.
I'm also saying take cover.
That too.
I yelled take cover to her. And I was gonna try to use alter self on her, but I can't. So
Yeah, so she's going to. Based on con saves for her, I could roll them. No, yeah,
Okay.
she's good. She's good. She's fine. All right, so we're gonna do this last leg now to get to the spire.
okay.
So give me that perception check. A 12.
Oh.
It's one more than 11. Okay. With your perception.
I have a point of inspiration if I need it.
Do you want to use it? Or are you keeping it?
I don't know. I think I might be able to use it in the future more efficient.
Okay, fair enough. So, with that perception check, you are looking, up and around trying to see if there's anybody that may be like on the way to ambush you or whatever the hell. You guys are traveling pretty fast. You're almost at the spire at this point. And as you look up, you see the Black Dragon emerging from the clouds, and it's wrapped itself around the top of the spire. The spire is literally one big ass freaking tower with like some buildings around it. The main tower, it's wrapped around, and you see that it's big. the size of it, you know, it's an ancient black dragon.
Fun. Good
Oh,
luck,
I don't
Anubis.
recognize this one. Direct.
No, yeah, you don't recognize this one.
Oh, I also include in that it's Count Vermilion. So, the lady.
Oh, to Neela. Okay, so Neela now knows who Count Vermilion is.
The rat vampire.
Mm-hmm. It is at this point that you are now at the bottom of the spire, and you see the dragon all the way up at the top. It's a distant way up. You would need to get to the center of the throne room to be able to check on the king. The center of the throne room. It's a little bit of a maze in here, so we're gonna have to probably do like maybe a series of history and/or intelligence checks to see if you know your way around. So you know what I mean. But we're gonna we'll come back on that. Now let's deal with these with the dum dums getting caught by Siri. So Siri, yeah, she comes out. Really?
It's not what. Okay. Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like.
I specifically told you guys not to touch the amulet. It's unstable, and this close next to the simulation room. You really want the Death Knight to use the simulacrum's energy to give itself a body? Did you not hear what I said?
It's not gonna give itself a body. Where do you see a dead body around here?
It doesn't need a dead body with the energy of the simulacrum. It can just project itself into existence at that point.
I mean, we've dealt with the Death Knight before. I mean,
Like keeping it in a box is not really a good protection situation.
It is for now if you don't touch it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Jenkins, just hold on. I'll be right back. And he's like, all right. She then goes, heading over towards the box, and then looks at you two. Okay, why? What is it you're looking for? What do you want to do with it?
I want to know what it's made out of. Where did it even come from? Who?
I mean, I can put it in a machine and have it control its power. I can control its power.
So you want to run your own studies?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Are you sure that you can keep it within the confines of safety?
Yeah. I know.
Absolutely.
Roll-
Absolutely.
Roll both
Absolutely.
of you, because one of you can assist the other if you'd like. Give me the deception check, please.
What's your deception?
My deception is a 5 plus 5.
Okay, you're doing it. Mine's a +1.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm putting my oh my god. Oh. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
She squints at the both of you and is just like, I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret the shit out of this. I know it. I know it in my soul. She then approaches the configuration. You see her turn it to... Actually, give me perception checks. Dual perception checks and see if you pay attention to what she does.
Oh god, I'm bad at perception.
It's fine. Oh my god, a natural
Oh, wow.
Well, here's
Natural
mine.
At 1.
Crit fail.
That is a
Wow.
10.
You guys got dual 10s.
Oh, wow.
So she manages to do the configuration without you guys seeing what she's doing because she's moving so fast.
We're Twiddle-dee and Twiddle-dum here.
And the lead box is... Hold on, give me a sec. What was I being called? What? Was I being called? No. Okay, cool. Sorry. The lead box is now open, and the amulet has been exposed. She then puts on these like gloves that she's had like in her waistband. They're like these red gloves, and you can tell that they're definitely like some sort of magically adorned. She picks up the amulet. And she's like, all right. It's in a very volatile state, so if you have a way to grab it, you can take it from me now.
Yeah, I've got magical gauntlets.
Yeah, you take this near.
All right, so near with your magic gauntlets, you're fine as you pick it up, but you definitely feel the energy resonating hard, like the Death Knight's literally trying to break out of the thing.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. As I just take it and walk away.
Okay, so all right, what are you where are you taking it to? And Sam, are you following up on this, or what are you doing now?
How big is this lead box again?
The lead box has now shrunken down to the size of like a Rubik's cube.
Siri, do you mind if I just take the lead box as a failsafe?
Okay. I'm
Just
gonna
in
have
case.
The thing is, I'm gonna have to teach you the configuration so you can open it.
Deal.
You're a smart bastard, you know that? Like, this is your DM talking, not Siri. This is your DM talking. You're a smart bastard. Okay. All right. So here's the code. On the right side, it's turn to the right 4 times. The left side is turn to the left 6 times, to the right 1 time. And then it comes together.
And I'll try to remember that.
But to open it, you have to initially on the right side, hit the depression so that it'll open up the the rotation device for you to be able to actually start the configuration.
Yeah.
Yes, this is some Hellraiser shit.
Yeah. I tried to kind of emulate that in my mind and try to just solidify that kind of configuration in my mind so I don't have to think about it too hard later. I actually tried to do it while she's saying it, so that I kind of muscle memory, so I don't have to struggle too hard next time to remember how to do it.
Give me an intelligence check followed by a performance check if you want to do it that way, or
Intelligence or performance, you said? Intelligence followed by?
Yeah.
Followed by performance. Okay. All right. General intelligence.
Because it's taking the information in and applying it. Applied
Ideal.
Sciences. Oh, God.
I'm fucking dumb.
So you're not going to take the information very well. But let's see if that performance check picks up for it somehow.
Oh, my performance is shit now. It used to be good, but I changed it.
Ugh.
Oh man, I should have been there.
The left side just continues spinning, and she's like, "Yeah." She grabs the box and then resets it for you.
You might want to give him a note as I walk out the door.
Instead of giving you a note, she just taps you on the forehead like this, and you feel as a knowledge imprints.
Okay.
So you now just know how to do it. She's like, you're gonna forget how to use this in 24 hours. So whatever you want to do with it, you better do it within 24 hours. Do you hear me? Listen, look at me.
Yes.
Look. 24 hours.
Okay.
That's the amount of time you have. You understand? Okay.
All right.
All right. Now I gotta get back to work on this ritual, and you guys, I wish somebody would listen, but okay.
I'll do my best to remember this. Thank you, Siri. Have some faith in us. We've dealt with some crazy stuff before. Just have some faith that we can figure this out a little bit.
I'm trying, but the doofusry that I've just been exposed to is worrisome. Okay.
You know what? I'm very tired. I just fought some crazy shit. I'm kind of exhausted, so maybe that's what's happening right now.
Well, Vivica's guys are kind of annoying. Yeah, that's true.
So
don't tell her I said
right.
that because she will really catch some attitude.
All right, let me see what Nier's doing. Let's see what we can do with this thing.
All right, so while you're heading up with Nier, we're gonna go right back to Anubis now. Anubis, you're in the maze that is the spire. So let's see how well you remember stuff. You want to do this with an intelligence check or a history check? It's up to you.
We can go
History, tukuti. Because that's cheating, right? Well, you got plus 97. Holy shit, plus 7.
Nat 20.
That's ridiculous. Okay. So you just find your way to the king's throne room, period. Like, there was no, like, I know where I am. Hey, you and Nyla just end up right into the king's throne room. But at the king's throne room, you see that the room itself has been ramshackled. It looks similar to how the main hall looked after the events that took place leading to Nier's father's kidnapping. And how the freaking windows broke and shit shattered because Nier's anger and her demon form finally freaking manifested because of what just happened. It looks like that happened here, and up on the throne room, up on the throne, on a like kind of like a bed of flowers. You see the still body of the now deceased Father Atael.
Is it covered in a glass top and a bottom?
No, no.
You gotta Cinderella this. You gotta Pocahontas this.
I'm sorry to
Can we
laugh.
do some like mental check?
What?
Meaning
Sorry?
like how I react to it, whether I'm like mad or sad.
What would you want to roll for that? A wisdom? Or how do you feel it's affecting you? We'll put it like this.
I would be mad, low would be sad.
He was kind of like a father to you. And he was actually the one who basically convinced the Council of Elves to take you in as a student, and that's how you started studying magic. If you wouldn't be who you are without this man.
I'm gonna make it really towards like the Blade of Vengeance. Like
Ooh, okay.
that. So if I roll high, I get mad, which would be for the Blade of Vengeance. If I get low,
All right,
wisdom.
then I know exactly how to do this. Give me a wisdom save, because it will be a save in this case. And we'll see what happens.
I got 26, 25.
Wow. So you just feel a solemn feeling of sadness. The whisper is in your head though, but you manage to keep yourself under control as the knife, you feel it. Trickle blood. And it's like this, almost this smell of rot as you hear the name. But
I cast Speak to the Dead.
holy shit. Holy shit. My players are way too smart.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Depends on the roll.
Within the last 10 days? Within the last 10 days.
I try cast
Okay.
Speak with the Dead at your discretion.
Let me see. No, yeah, you'd be good. You'd be good. Okay. As you cast Speak with the Dead, you see the candles that are lit all around start to flicker. You feel a gentle breeze. And then there's like a spark of blue light just slowly rising up from the body of Father Atael. And it becomes a ghost-like apparition of the man himself. And he's sitting in a position almost like in meditation. Hello, my son. I'm sorry that you have found me in this way. But all things are moving as they should. You being here is proof. Grab my crown You see the crown. It's like on his chest. Bring it to my daughter. That will restore the order in Firefly Grotto. You feel this weird energy taking over you, and you see like this orb of blue light coming out of his chest, going straight to you and then in to you. And with that, your eyes go white and you see the exact Tri-Spire castle that is keeping the facility, the base, where Nier was and where Lady Atayel is being held. You now know her location. This gift I give to you, but it is the only one that I can, for my time is over. But it is her time to rule. Your union with her is the only one that can bring true balance to Sol Riman and true balance to the Genasi. I'm sorry I cannot join you on your journey. But make no mistake, you are the light. And the apparition dissipates. The room steadies in its energy. It goes back to, normality. And you see Nyla looking up to you like, what the hell just happened? Where the hell were you? I was trying to talk to you. You're like somewhere in space.
Now we have to go get Lydia. Are you with me?
You know where she is?
She's staying here. I do.
Listen, if there's anything that I can do that would help the kingdom in any way, I want to do that. If getting Lady Atayal if she's still alive, that's the goal. So I'm going with you.
Do you know of anybody that would possibly be safe stuff in this town?
If they're survivors, then yeah, maybe. But we would have to find those survivors first. And I haven't seen anybody on the way in. Everybody seems to have evacuated the spire. That makes sense, especially with the dragon up there. And I'm not sure that it would be a good idea for us to stay too long, considering the dragon. I don't want to get acid cooked.
You may have to take off. Are you ready to leave with me?
I mean, yeah.
We're gonna meet up with the rest of the group first. Yeah. Be a lot easier that way.
Your friends, they're.
Yeah.
So where are they? So you're talking about we're going to the Underdark then?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's kind of scary. I'm no coward though. Yeah, sure. She seems to have mustered up the courage, and yeah, she's ready to go wherever you're going.
I activate realm shift back to the kingdom.
And that would be your final realm shift before needing to rest, right?
Yes.
Oof, there we go. Look at all the information you got, though. So as you activate the realm shift, the portal opens and you walk through, pulling her through with you, and you two just vanish, kind of just apparate out of there. And now you find yourself back at the main chamber. At the main chamber, you guys are seeing all of Vivica's group still, and they seem to be like healing themselves up and whatever. Ben is like still sulking that he basically sucked. Because he thought that he was going to do better in that fight than he actually did. The Death Knight stuff still seems to have a couple of them freaked out. And you notice that your friends are missing at the moment. speaking on that, back with the ranch. Yeah, Near, where did you head to? And Sam, I know that you're telling her, right?
I look at Sam.
Yeah,
I'm like
pretty much.
our wizard friend under a safe lock in a box where it can explode. Let's go somewhere else. So I put down a portal, and it's like, you might be a little toasty, but it's okay. We're going to hell.
Oh Lord, here we go. So Sam, you down for that?
Down. Let's go.
Sam's traveling to hell. Fair warning, Sam, you might want to disrobe before you go. If you don't want all your shit burning up.
Does Nier tell me this?
You've been there before.
Have I? Have I? I haven't been there before. I don't think.
Oh, you haven't?
I haven't. I haven't
No,
been.
yeah.
Oh,
This would be his first
no.
trip.
I actually I
Oh,
remember.
wait,
I do remember dragging Nier's sister out of the portal with Anubis. I've seen hell, but I haven't necessarily been there.
Yeah, so, and you did, but you have seen that their clothes
Yes.
burn on impact. Like,
Yes, I do know this. Okay, yeah, I would know this if I remember it. I said, well, Nier, I just start disrobing in front of her. Like, this, it's not what... I'm just preparing myself. It's not what you think.
Yeah, well. Okay. Sure.
I just stand there covering my genitals, just waiting for the thing to happen.
Alright. As she just steps through, her clothes disappear like normal, but of course she can grow hers back because she is used to it by then.
She's understanding what's happening here. Or she has stuff already there where you guys are going that she could just change into.
Well, no, she doesn't. Well, everything burns in hell, so. But she doesn't. Her clothes don't burn because she's got special clothes.
If you're still wearing the shit that was made there, yeah. If it's made in
Yeah, of
hell,
course.
if it's made in hell, then you're good.
Well, yeah, it was. Of course.
So,
It's
alright,
alright.
that means that she would be. That means that she would be in that weird ass bone armor then. But that's still cool. So, alright, you guys are jumping through this portal. Sam, as you jump through the portal in your nakedness, you get through, and immediately it hits you how muggy and hot and just fucked it is in this dimension. You look around before you, you see what seems to be a room created of bone, and there's like all of the furniture and stuff is all bone.
No, I changed that. Remember?
Your sister seems to have changed it back.
Okay, I fucking hate it when my sis does this. Give me 1 minute here.
And as you're shifting everything back, your sister comes out of a portal. Fine-a-fucking-ly! Where the hell were you? You know what happened to my eye?
Nice eye patch, sis. What happened?
Okay, so I was looking for the Mother of Ravens because I figured that she would have answers on where the hell you guys are because she knows pretty much everything about the Underdark. But on my fucking way, I get attacked by some snake bitch with like a bunch of arms, and she fucking stabbed me in my eye, saying something like an eye for an eye. So what the fuck?
Wait a minute. You said a
Oh.
snake bitch with a bunch of arms?
Yes?
Was missing an eye?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that the thing we fought near?
Why the hell are you here?
Yeah.
And why the hell are you here? And why the hell are you? Hold on. Then she grabs a rope. Throw this on, please.
Oh, okay. Well, it's kind of hot, and I'm really hot, and honestly, I don't really want to wear it because I can't fucking breathe.
She's like, you know what? Whatever. Fine. Just I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. But what happened?
Yeah,
Why is your hair white? What the hell is going on?
My hair's not white. It went back to normal.
You still have the white stripe though.
Oh yeah. Found mom. She's in some sort of time prison or whatever. Dad's
found
still MIA.
Of course he would be.
And I think the thing that took your eye, I kind of took her eye.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, so this is your fault.
I didn't. I don't.
So this
that-
is your fault. She pulls out her bone daggers from her side and she starts just approaching you with this fury.
My hands are still kind of on my genitals, and I put them up. and I don't know what to do. Like I put one hand on like.
I grab my sister by the tail. I was like, no, no, no. They both look the same. You know that, and that bitch is so dumb. That
My-
snake.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I didn't. Shit.
She took my squeezing eye. It was my squeezing eye. I don't know what that means. She just fucking squeezed
It's
it out.
it's okay, sis. At least you.
I mean, you look really distinguished, and I mean, you look very. It's,
Wait.
I mean,
it's a
you're
look.
good. I
like-
mean, you're.
It's look.
I mean, you can sneak onto a pirate ship now.
Yeah, you look really. It's a really interesting style. I mean,
She squints.
It
with
really
the-
works.
She squints with the eye that's like available.
And then it's like it's okay. You can act like a pirate, right? I made it as I just give her the shoulder and the back.
I
Oh
like
my
start snapping.
God.
Girl, you look so goddamn interesting right now. I love this whole
She
thing you have.
stabs her
against-
daggers back into her sides, and it's just like pinching the bridge of her nose. It's just like I don't know what I did to deserve this shit. She's like, all right, so what's going on? Why are you guys here?
Oh, I just gotta go to the hell my part of the vault.
What are you
We're-
doing?
We're kind
Don't
of-
worry about it. As I start swiping through the doors that I need to get to.
All right.
Should we not tell her, Near? Are we not telling her?
No, we are not telling her.
Okay, yeah, we're just yeah, we're not doing anything.
I can still fucking hear you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Kids. Maybe you lost your ear along the way.
Yeah. Should clean your ears. It's hot in here.
She starts following behind you guys. All right, you guys are gonna have to fucking catch me up on what the stupid is going on with this stupid, and I feel just everything is stupid. Just I hate the stupid. We go back to Anubis. So Anubis, you're in the main chamber. You're in the main chamber, and everybody is discussing what happened with the Death Knight, and you were able to see that Ceres' door is closed to her magic chamber, and you can sense the reverberations of the ritual magic coming from there. So it's familiar to you. You know what she's doing. She's starting to sift through the memories of Jackie and Jenkins. And
Okay.
you see Iroh is deep in meditation right now. And he seems to be just like at the fireplace facing the fire in meditation. And it seems like there's a hand of fire coming to him and is gently like caressing him, like as he's in meditation. And you look around at Vivica's peeps. Like I said, they're all like just gathering themselves. Vivica then comes up to you. Who the hell is that?
Don't worry about it. She's good.
How is it that you have?
I say it in a Brooklyn accent. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
How is it that you have all of these damn friends all over the place? You know what? Whatever. They're good, right? They're good. Like, are you useful? And then Neela looks up. She's like, I was a bodyguard for the king, and the king's dead. So,
He
okay,
was.
useless.
Elbow.
I
Awesome.
whisper to her, I say, be sensitive.
Vivica's looking at you like, I'm sorry. So you were useful? That she puts her hands up like this, like I tried. Neela looks like distraught, and then
Put my hand on the bridge of my nose.
her eyes starting to water. And then Vivica realizes, oh shit, this is big, isn't it? What happened? Vivica went still. She's looking at the both of you, right? And she's now like putting her arm over your shoulder, Anubis. She's asking like, so what happened? Cause whatever's up with her seems real bad.
Near's suitor, and Sir Syphilis, paid Firefly Grotto a little visit and wiped out everything.
No. Just like Boiler Bay.
Just like Boiler Bay. I know where Lady Atiel is, right?
Yeah, you know her location.
Said that confidently, not questioning the voice.
Yep, you know exactly her location. Are you
Let's.
gonna are
Um.
you letting Vivi know that info or?
Uh. I tell her to let. Siri needs to talk to me when she's finished with what she's doing.
Does Siri needs to talk to you?
'Cause, yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, because she knows roughly where she is, but I know precise location.
Yeah, you have a precise location. But you're also well, you have a precise location. Okay. So Vivica is gonna send that message over to Siri because she has access to the magic room. So do you, though. You could go there too if you want to. I don't know if you want to do that. Interrupt her. She might get a little upset, but
Sorry. Repeat that last line. Repeat the last part that you just said.
oh, I was saying that you also have access to the magic room too if you want to interrupt her during the ritual. I mean, she might get a little upset. She's already peeved at Nier and
Oh,
Sam.
I wanted her to finish what she's doing with Jenkins.
Okay. All right, no problem.
And yeah, I was just gonna
Now to
go press
now let's catch
Iroh's face on the other cheek
um
of the fire hand.
wow, he actually maintains his concentration with that 18. So he's still in meditation. You didn't jog him out of it. Oh, that's funny though, because now he's feeling like a cold hand and then the fire hand, so it's like conflicting. So in his meditation, he's like, "What the hell is that?"
Icy cold or icy hot.
So okay, so with that, we have I'm gonna cycle back to Jenkins, so you guys can be up on what's going on there. In his memories, Siri was able to pull up that Bridget, the scientist that you saw near, was indeed the scientist that was involved in his experimentation. He was a little boy, and his father was approached by the organization. It's the organization of the Red Veil. These are a group of red tieflings that have been doing everything they can in their power to fight against Loth and her miscreants. Unfortunately, the tactics that they've had to undergo are criminal in their own right. Everything from kidnapping children for possible specimens to, just crazy genetic experiments and stuff. What they did was, there was one tiefling, a tiefling warrior who was extremely powerful, paladin, and they basically took like his makeup, his DNA makeup in a sense, and they started implementing that to other strong beings to see if they could create more of them, more like him. And the first iteration of this experiment was Jenkins.
We need more Captain Americas.
Jenkins was the very first iteration. Now, what's going on is he has the strongest DNA connection to the base, which is why they call him number one and why he is as strong as he is and able to adapt, able to take on what any of the others would also be able to do. Unfortunately, his memory has been affected. The reason that happened was because they kind of lost control of him So they were like, you know what? Let's try again with a different one to see if it'll be more submissive in the next iteration so that we can control it. And they kind of just let him out as is. Like, it'll be fine. Unfortunately, the other iterations are now coming after him. It's this weird, sick thing of they have to be the superior version. They each become obsessed with this. They'll track each other down and kill each other. And now he's in the mix because they know that number one exists. This was able to be dug up through his memory because within this ritual, she can also tap the memories of the individuals who were deeply involved in the scenario. So she has a pinpoint on where the fuck Bridget is. In this, she also has been doing the work on Jackie. And this is how she's getting the layout of the place where Jackie's amulet was built. Thing about Jackie's amulet is it had a sliver of his soul locked in it. So when the Death Knight was recontained and the amulet cracked, it fractured a piece of his soul. The only way now for him to be able to come out of this coma is to be taken to the main spire where they hold Lady Atael so that he can bathe in the bath of blood there. And that will bring his soul back. But there's a catch. He might be turned into a vampire in the process.
Oh, great. We need another vampire. So that's gonna screw Jackie because I know how he likes to look in the mirror all the time.
And he would be fucking pissed. Plus, he hates vampires as is.
Hey, Jackie, I'm glad you're alive, but guess what? You're immortal, like me, kinda. Yeah. The thing is, I can look at my good self. You have no reflection. Good luck.
Now, Siri, will say for the sake of expediency, is done with the ritual and has come to you, Anubis, with this information since you're still there. You guys are still in hell doing your thing. So, so Sam and Nier don't know this yet, but Anubis, you've been let know now all of this information by Lady Atael. I imagine you're letting her know. I mean, not Lady Atael, by Siri, and I imagine you're letting her know everything that you found out.
Yes.
Okay. So now she's visibly shaken and she does start to cry. This is a big hit for her too, because like you, she was very close to him. This is a horrible loss.
I take her into my arms. Do you have a thought on how Jenkins would feel?
Say that again. Sorry, you're like breaking up a little.
Do you know how Jenkins would feel about what he just went through and possibly in this? Maybe you'd like to join in this huddle?
Don't know how he would feel at the moment, to be honest, with all this information, because I was like being waylaid with shit. I think he'd be a little overwhelmed at the moment and just want to, we'll say he wants a second to just kind of like process and take it all in before he can even think about formulating a plan or whatever. That's what I imagine. I hope that's not wrong, Silas. I hope that's on point, Silas.
I'm gonna take Siri into my arms and tell her to let it out.
Oh. You don't know what you just did. Floodgates have opened. She is sobbing. Everything that's been going on, she still doesn't know the whereabouts of her father. There's just so much that you guys have been through. People lost, people taken, people dead now. It's all catching up to her, and she's just breaking down in your arms. Oof. Fuck. Now, meanwhile, like if you're okay, if there's is there anything else you want to ask?
Um, not at the moment, no.
Okay. So I guess meanwhile back in hell,
Mm.
you got of course Eleonora telling you guys heading into wherever the hell you're going. So near, where the hell are you guys going?
Into a vault.
Okay, so you and Naked Sam are heading into this vault. How describe how's this vault look? What is this? Is it big? Is it small?
It's just a door at the moment.
Oh wow. Okay,
It's
so
just a door.
so you guys are
Just a
now
door.
so you guys are now at the vault door. So what are
We're
you
at
doing?
the vault door. I do magic stuff as the door opens, and everyone, I guessing, is stepping inside.
Okay, so you step inside near. Of course, fine.
We
Sam.
agreed that I started working on shit when I was 6 years old, right?
Yeah, we already know that you were a prodigy. It's exactly how you fucking helped out your what's it called? Your
Yeah.
kingdom.
Well,
I
near
walk,
was
I
head.
walk in. I walk into the door as well. I kind of wrap the robes that Near sister gave me kind of just around my waist, just to
So you have something. So all right,
something.
so you have you have it all bunched up around your waist and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and it's like a skirt. So you have like this brown, this brown seems like it was dipped in oil kind of fabric, freaking
Yeah.
skirt. Now, oh geez,
Yeah.
it's just so fucking
just-
funny.
It's just draping on my waist, and I'm just kind of like shirtless, and that's about it.
Oh, that's freaking hysterical. So, all right. So you guys are in this vault. Eleanor is now walking in, and she's like, "All right. So what's the plan? What did you do? What? Why are we here?"
Uh, yeah, you know why we're here, sis. We need to armor up because we gotta go to a prison.
Right. We gotta break out. Who? Mom's out already. You said.
Technically, she kind of pushed me through a time traveling teleporter. And yeah, she's not
So.
out. She's free, but she's not out.
Oh, great. Time
Yeah,
shenanigans. I love time
yeah.
shenanigans.
And you
It's
know
just
what?
I
And you
need.
know that I have a whole bunch of that stuff.
Uh-huh. That's why
Let me
it's why you make me sick, but whatever. Anyway.
it'll make
Uh,
me sick. You can wait out here if you want.
I'm not waiting out there. I was bored waiting for you to come back, and I knew if I waited here long enough that you would, and here you are. Because after
Anyway,
my eye got lost, I gave up the fucking search. I was just like, you know what, screw this.
this vault when it opens and we all walk in, it's like one of those airplane hangars, but infinite space.
Oh shit, cool, nice. All right, so you have your this infinite space kind of airplane hangar thing. Sam, Eleonora walks up behind you and she whispers in your ear, "You owe me a fucking eye."
What she said in here?
You owe me a fucking eye.
We were fighting for our lives. All right. I almost died myself. I mean, first of all, she bitch slapped me like 7 times. I almost died. I
Yeah,
had
she
to do
has all those
something.
fucking arms. Isn't she a fucking bitch?
How can she carry all those fucking weapons and all those arms? Like it's
We gotta take that.
ridiculous.
We gotta take that bitch out. She's gotta go.
I listen. Whenever you want to do that, I'm so fucking down. I want to finish this bitch off.
All right, all right. I'll keep that in mind, cause, she ain't getting away
Nah.
with this shit. Fuck
We gotta
that.
finish.
You're hearing this all in the background here while you're doing your work on the amulet. So what are you doing with the amulet right now?
I'm putting it into a nice organized safe vault. You know the movie where they pack something like into a box and then they just reel it down into a warehouse and it's just lost forever.
Okay, so you're Raiders of the Lost Arking this shit. All
I'm
right.
ready to the wall starting this shit. But instead of that, it's gonna be packed in a really, really magical box that I have, put into a thing while it gets transferred into another plane of existence. That's how this hangar works.
Okay.
That's why it looks so empty. But when you like scroll it like a goddamn phone. There's like
It's
sections.
essentially a room of holding.
It's a room of holding, yeah.
It's a room of holding. I'm down with it. In the hell dimension too, that's fine. So, woo.
Yeah,
So,
that means that's mine. That's why I said it here.
so you have it hidden/hidden/hidden now. Like,
Yes.
that's fucking awesome. All right, so that means that you guys know where it's at, and you can call it up if you need to. I thought you were gonna be running some tests on it though.
We will in a second. We got to get the rest of our group together. But we do need to be equipped. So feel free to take anything. There's prototype tanks and planes. No, I'm joking.
Just freaking, it's like she's like in the Matrix. We need guns, lots of guns. What is this shit? Or the part of the part of the game that Bethesda has programmed where they keep every weapon that's ever been in the game. You could just in one locker.
Right. Just
What I will say, you would definitely have any of the artificer weapons that you already have, like in duplication. Like you'll have like a lot of them. You'll have revolvers, of course, and you will also have those special dwarven guns. So the rune based guns.
Yeah.
So you also have those. A lot of those magic rifles. I don't know what you have though as of armor. That would be like at your discretion.
That'd be your discretion because I can name off a lot of things and I don't know how deep in the future past this game is.
All right, we'll say.
I am a time traveler though too. Remember.
We'll say. Oh right, I just realized something. You're in the hell dimension. Sam, could you do me one quick favor?
Sure.
I need a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay.
Wisdom. Are you wise enough?
Wisdom. I'll do it on Foundry.
I want to see if it's gonna banana pudding the spectator's fish today.
Nice.
I don't know what that even means.
Normal.
Oof.
That's an 8.
What is it? Oh my lord.
With that 8.
That sucked.
With that 8, the watch upon like when it came in, you didn't notice it at first. It's starting to vibrate, and then finally it like in front of you, the top of the pocket watch opens, and you see as it's like now starting to spin, and as it spins, it becomes an orb. It then solidifies in that form. It is now a golden orb with many, many, I would say, tabs on it, like these stone runes almost.
Okay.
All around it. And it stops vibrating and lands in the palm of your hand.
Curious. Can I do an investigation on the watch?
Absolutely.
Okay, 19.
During your investigation, as you're rubbing on some of the runes,
You're rubbing on your orb.
Yes,
the newly formed runes, you feel one that's vibrating, and you feel almost like you can concentrate on its vibration. Would you like to?
Yes.
As you concentrate on its vibration, you hear the voice of your grandpa. This is the chronosphere. Now you have unlocked it in its full form. With this, you can begin to time stream, and I'll show you the way, but you must come see me.
Granddad?
And with that, you're getting an image of the Tri-Spire, the same one that holds Lady Atayal. It seems like everything is leading to one place, guys. It's almost as if I'm pigeonholing you into
that is why I have a vault full of a lot of magical stuff that I can only access probably once in a blue moon.
So as I hear my granddad's voice get a little over emotional, and I kind of call back to him. Uh, Granddad, can you talk to me?
The
You can speak
connection,
to me.
the connection isn't going to remain stable for too long. You got one question, kid.
Actually, I can fix that for you. Let me just adjust this antenna.
Yeah, right. This antenna.
Yeah.
There's like a little antenna that nobody knows about, and I just like flip it.
The reception's better now. No.
You are
got-
now in HD.
So you got one question, kid, before this shit times out.
Why did you make the watch?
It's the only way to ensure our future. We have to undo the curse that was caused in the past.
I'll find you.
You better.
I swear it.
I got faith in you, kid. You were always a smart one. Not like your dad.
Sorry I wasn't there at Boiler Bay. I should have been there.
You didn't want to be there, kid. It was fucked. Not more fucked than this, though. This is pretty fucked. But thankfully, they don't know I'm not on their side. For
You
now,
said I
we
only
gotta
had-
keep it that way.
You said I only had one question. Do I
Yeah.
have time for another?
One question, yeah. That was just statements.
Where the fuck are you?
Nothing. You
Fuck.
did get the image, though. You got the image of the Tri-Spire where they're keeping
Yeah.
Lady Altayal. So you know your granddad's somewhere there.
Alright.
You guys get the impression that this is in that Dead Dragon's Gorge.
Oh,
right.
great. Dead Dragon's Gorge.
Yeah. It's my nickname in high school.
Your nickname was Dead Dragon's Gorge. Okay, so the amulet's been put away. You guys are now, I guess, just grabbing your shit and heading back to the Hapapao.
Yes, we're coming back with to the amulet, right? Is that what the plan was, Near?
We're
leaving it here?
I'm gonna leave it here just in case it does explode. It'll at least explode into another plane. But for now, let's grab some equipment, shall we? What do you need? My shop is open, as she smiles.
So this
You
would be
haven't
this is a nice chance for you to grab devil arms.
For who?
Sam.
Oh. Yeah, I
Everything-
don't know.
everything here-
I don't know what is available, so I don't know
Everything
what to ask for.
everything here would be some sort of devil arms. So if you were to get something that would be like the equivalent of hot rod, it would be a demonic manifestation hot rod. This hot rod would allow you to have advantage against creatures from the demon realm and against shadow creatures.
Okay, yeah. I'll take my little improvement for the hot rod, I guess. Demon armed hot rod, I guess.
Yeah, that actually works. So DA hot rod. Does that mean
Yeah.
Dragon Age?
Do I have to do anything for this? Should I change anything for this?
No,
or-
really, it's just putting it
Yes.
in notes. If anything, now that just keeping it acknowledged that if it's against something evil, you have advantage.
Okay,
because
against-
because your sword is evil too.
All right, I'll just write that down.
Now it might talk to you though. Just letting you know. It might.
Oh yeah, I let them know. Like, yeah, that guy's a little bit of a trickster. Just don't listen to him. Just wear earplugs.
It's against
So
evil.
So the way it will go is while you have advantage against evil creatures, against anything that you wouldn't have advantage against, you would have to satisfy a wisdom save. If you satisfy the wisdom save, you're good. If not, you might attack a friend, because it might just whisper to you, stab that bitch in the fucking quad. Get your quad stab. Just get the quads.
So I grab the thing. Do I hear it talking immediately when I grab it?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I grab it, and what is it?
As you grab it, you hear, "Whoa, another fun one. We're gonna stabby. You want a stabby?
What the fuck?
Get the fuck out of it.
Near. This thing is talking to me.
Yeah, give me 1 minute. Let me just pull the chip out. There you go.
Yeah, pull the chip out.
Chip out. What the fuck?
I mean, I did make some of these weapons, so technically I
It
can
has
do
a demon
that.
chip.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
unfortunately, this one wouldn't have a failsafe that you could override. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah,
But-
I forgot. That's right. I forgot. I
but
had to put a
yeah.
curse on it. Oh well.
But it's because of the nature of its demon essence. That's what also gives it its advantage against evil creatures and shit.
Oh yeah,
so I guess
it's a demon named Frank that I had to use his soul to make the weapon with. Like, shut the up, Frank.
And
You're just
he's obsessed with stabbing people in the quad.
In the quads.
Yeah, it's just go for the quads. Go for the quads. Get the quads.
All right, Frank. Relax. We'll have our chance. I just put him into my well, I actually have no holster. I'm naked, so I just kind of hold on to under my arm or something.
put him right
Yeah,
between your butt
right.
cheeks.
Yes.
All right. And I will also say that you have a skill like we'll say a leather armor, like a basic leather armor that is allowed to exist in like the hell plane, and also I would say apply defense advantage against demonic entities. So if you're fighting against shadow creatures or demons, they would have disadvantage on their attacks against you while wearing said armor. But it's just really an alteration to the
existing armor.
armor that you have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
So Sam's strapped up. Near, what are you getting?
Oh, you know what I'm getting.
The bomb?
Not that. Well, I already got that.
Wait. Wait. What did you switch out to? So you switched out to you're switching out from the thunder cannon?
No.
What are you getting?
The bomb's aboard the ship, which I still need to get it transported over, which I haven't had a chance to. They probably are still building the portal by then.
You're gonna have to probably tap Siri for that, but she's a little tired right now. Just
No, I can build the portal.
that's
I
true.
thought
It's gonna
I
take you a
could
little
build
bit
a
of
portal.
concentration time.
All I need is one little thing.
Your ring of fuck you?
Nope. The iron flask.
Right. Right. Your Pokeball of Doom.
That has one creature in it.
You have a creature in it already, right?
Yep.
All right. Cool.
And you know what the creature is. We talked about it a minute
we
ago.
were talking about it, right? So it's still
Yep.
the T word.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Oh shit, that's awesome.
That's
right.
all I need.
All right, so you guys headed back to tower. Cause Eleonora has everything she needs. She's good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So Nira, I guess you open up portal and you guys step through. Boom, boom, boom. Coming out of hell, you're back in the chamber where you left all your stuff, Sam. All your stuff is still in a pile there. So
Yep.
you can
I
get
grab all my stuff.
so you can get dressed and whatnot. You're all good, and I guess you guys now see that Anubis has made it to the main chamber. You guys look at him and you see that Lady Atayal and him are both like on their knees, and he's holding her, like consoling her as she's just weeping in his arms.
I look over at Sam. Put some fucking pants on.
Maybe I should be polite. Shouldn't be crying. Shouldn't be naked in front of a crying woman.
That's probably why she's crying.
Maybe.
She's crying because you're naked.
Yeah.
So I guess,
All right, so I quickly put on some clothes and go up to Anubis and.
Okay, so
Anubis, what's going on here?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I pointed at the new person.
yeah, and then Nyla's like, yeah, I was the king's bodyguard over at Firefly Grotto. I don't want to talk about it right now.
Oh, you was?
I don't want to talk about it right now.
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely.
You can always talk to a demon from hell.
She just kind of squints at you.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sister, come here. Yeah, this is my sister. Another demon from hell.
Oh, great. There's two of you.
Yeah,
Lovely.
yeah. Hi, how's it going? It's okay.
So Anubis,
What you?
so Anubis, you see as they approach Sam. Sam, you asked him what was going on, right?
Yeah. So what's happening, Anubis?
Anubis, you there? Anubis. Oh no. Oh,
Yeah, I thought it was I didn't know I was muted. I tell him, I update him. Cliff Notes version of kind of what happened.
All right, so now you guys know what's up with Father Atael, that he's passed away. He has been murdered by Sir Naveed Trickleblad.
Oh,
I see.
so like I said, was a bodyguard.
And syphilis.
Yep, Satifilus, because Satifilus was the one that actually put out the hit. And so, yeah, Near, how do you feel upon hearing that?
Well, let's go bomb it. I mean, let's go rescue everyone there.
Let's go bomb it.
I know where Lady Athiel is.
Yeah, I do too. I forgot to tell you guys a couple of days ago. I was kind of a little bit insane, but that was fine.
Yeah. So you guys are all privy now that you guys all now have the information at the where the main Tri-Spire castle at Dead Dragon's Gorge is located, and you now know that this is the facility where Sam's grandpa is, where Near's dad is still MIA, but we know that her mom is running around the Tri-Spire somewhere, probably wreaking havoc right now. And also, Anubis, you know that's where they're keeping Lady Atael, so all of you are privy to the information on what's to be gotten there. It is also stated by Siri within the information that was gleaned that is the most likely location of Bridget's main lab. So the red-skinned lady may be there, and Iroh is probably like the only one that doesn't have a real reason to go. It's just his friends are going, he's gonna need to support them. Although I gotta
Either
talk,
that or I'll drag him by the ear.
although I gotta talk to him about that, because there is something else. I just don't want to give that away right now. Give it away now. Jenkins has a lot to chew on right now. We're coming up on 6:30. I don't know what else to do. That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, actually, I gotta start making dinner, honestly.
I should probably do the same, to be honest. So, if you guys don't mind us ending the session here with all the information that has been given, I know this has been a largely expository session. I don't know what that long was. What is that? The announcer guys in Rocco's Modern Life on the plane.
Yeah. We gotta fucking. We're gonna crash.
Yep, exactly. We have a
We got a
UFO.
Yeah.
I'm
really drunk right now. Buckle your fucking.
That's exactly what
seatbelts,
you want to hear from your pilot. I'm really
yeah.
drunk right now. So,
Yeah, I'm fine with cutting out.
okay. So we will be ending the session here, and I would like to thank each and every one of you who have tuned in to our little game here. Next session's gonna definitely have a lot of crazy shit going on. Yeah, I got a bunch of shit you could do. Because you could head over to Firefly Grotto to try to see if you could fight that dragon. You could head straight to the Tri-Spires, start heading out of gathering your resources in the city of Jacqueline and heading out to Dead Dragon's Gorge, so you could handle the BS that's to happen over there. Yeah, You guys got some. Well, you have two choices. You have two choices.
Got three choices. We could just ignore it all.
You could, yeah,
Just
you could ignore it all and decide you guys want to just get drunk like you did that one time, and
Yeah, just skirt our responsibilities and just do something else.
make my life a living hell as a DM. Why not? That's part of the game.
yeah, we're all gonna just. There we go. There's a continuation right there. Nah, I'm not in the mood. Let's just go drink.
I actually did want to visit the dragon that we kind of captured and let go with Anubis for some reason. Remember that ship?
Oh
I
yeah.
think that actually might be a good idea to do that at some point
'Cause
before
he
you head
does.
over.
He does owe me a favor. We did
And
save. We did fucking do shit with him.
could help you both at Dead Dragon's Gorge or at Firefly Grotto, to be honest.
Did I leave like a thing there so we can just get there faster? I don't remember.
No, unfortunately, not on that situation. But you do have a dude that, if you give him enough rest time, can realm shift you guys over there. So that's a thing.
Well, I mean, DM, would we be able to rule that when I force myself to change shape, change form, I drop the tracker?
Oh. Well, you would have dropped your tracker, yeah, but you can still realm shift them over after if you wanted to take a long rest before you.
Yeah, long rest.
Which obviously I'm granting everybody a long rest as of the end of this session, so you guys can
Hey,
take that.
stop it! Sorry,
Obviously-
I'm yelling at my dog.
The dog, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I figured. So with that being said, you guys already had our announcements in the beginning. I do implore you guys check out that the Paizo character sheet builder that it's currently only supports Pathfinder, correct? Ryu?
At the moment, it's only Pathfinder. It's in open alpha, meaning that it doesn't exist yet. You have to sign up to.
That's a
Look at
Discord.
it.
That's a Discord that they're joining for that, or
That's demiplane.com. That is DEMIPLANE.com.
I will be
Go
checking
to-
that out myself too. I
go-
want to take a look.
Go to the Nexus section, go to Pathfinder, and it'll say something about character creator. It'll pop up another screen, and it'll say join the open alpha now.
Excellent. So that's something to look into, you guys. You already know everything about Wildspire Miniatures, D&D Beyond, and everything else involved Foundry VTT. I would like to thank you once again, and remember, this is not a BDSM live stream. Take care.
But supposedly a satanic live stream.
Yeah,
Thank you,
right.
everybody.
Take care. Much love. Roll those dice.